God says you're headed for prosperity, success, happiness, and good health. Listen carefully to my whole speech, my little child. You will get my blessings by watching this film. As these powerful words resonate inside you, let the path that lies ahead emerge. Your lifestyles are lovely. Starting along this path to wealth, success, happiness, and health is like embarking on a journey full of options and unfavorable turns. Although every person's journey is different, there are universal truths that guide us all in the correct route. Consider the importance of the trip experience above the significance of the destination for your holiday. God does not mean having a lot of money when he speaks of being rich. Rather, he means having a lot of love, peace, and contentment in your life. Real riches arise when one has the spirit to give freely and enough to share. Consider and express gratitude for the little things that improve our life. The comfort of a house, the warmth of the sun, and the smile of a friend are priceless. Make sure people are aware of their good fortune. A giving heart may open up a world of abundance and create a wealth and love chain reaction that benefits everyone. Making a difference is the ultimate definition of success, even if accolades and achievements are often used to gauge success. Whether it's solving complex issues or assisting others in creating art, follow your passions and make sure your actions reflect your interests. Success will come if you're committed and love what you do. Aim for your aims as guiding lights along your journey rather than as distant objectives. Consider every accomplishment as a victory in and of itself. Failure is a necessary evil, not the ultimate aim. Make use of it as a launching pad to further your training career. We should learn to enjoy each moment for what it is and allow ourselves to be pleased by the little joys of living life to the fullest, rather than delaying enjoyment in the hopes of achieving success in the future. Take in all the beauty around you, laugh often, love truly, and live life to the fullest. When one has an open heart and a cheerful outlook, positivity thrives. In your household, learn to be present. Your thoughts shape your reality. Therefore, embrace the present and allow yourself to be fully blessed. Joy is yours to experience if you decide to be thankful and positive. Fitness is a condition of complete physical, mental, and social well-being that provides your body with wholesome nourishment. It is the cornerstone of life, and it may be able to reach its objectives with the support of consistent exercise, enough sleep, and positive reinforcement. It's also critical to maintain a sound mental and emotional condition. Take care of yourself by finding a stable location to call home, allowing yourself enough time to rest and recover, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and making an effort to declutter. You can easily take on challenges and possibilities when you're in excellent health. You should be aware that you are not walking this route alone. God's direction is often found in the quiet small voice of your heart and in the random signs that arise along the way. Believe in yourself and God's plan for your life. There may also be challenges. However, they strengthen, enlighten, and support your own development. No matter how high you soar, maintain your composure and control your ego. The traits that really define a great person are humility and a willingness to continue learning about other people. Be nice to everyone. If you are kind to them, they could find the fortitude to endure their worst times, since they are all attempting to avoid conflict. Increasing one's riches, success, happiness, and health is a journey rather than a final goal. There is no destination in life, but rather a never-ending process of being. Every day offers new chances to develop romantically and leave a distinctive mark on the world. My little child, understand that you have the capacity to achieve greatness not just in the eyes of others but also in the depths of your existence and the scope of your achievements. Walk this way with confidence and desire. You live a life full of abundance, purpose, satisfaction, and fitness because of God's gifts, which are the source of your joy and your life's vitality. Even if the journey is lengthy, it is lovely and entirely yours. This narrative serves as a reminder that achieving financial success, fulfillment, and good health is a journey that involves both internal and external factors. Maintaining motivation, living in the present, finding a stable balance, and listening to one's heart are all crucial. Recognize that your goals go beyond material wealth. You want to be able to positively impact the world and get my blessings, which are a guarantee of divine favor and guidance that is always present. As you accept this sacred vocation, let's examine the many ways that God's graces might transform your life. Those words have a profound and comforting echo. Lifestyles are incalculable gifts in and of themselves. Every day offers the opportunity to start again. Live life to the fullest. Think back on your experiences and change the world. Recognize your lifestyle as a special journey full of possibilities and meaning. Appreciate the beauty in the ordinary. Grow from failures and endure adversity. Life's highs and lows aren't random. Rather, they might be stepping stones to a better version of yourself in the future. Loving and connecting with others, whether they are friends, family, or total strangers, is one of the best ways to receive God's blessings. They teach us to cherish the people in our lives as gifts and to love them unconditionally, and they feed our souls by teaching us forgiveness, empathy, and love. One of God's greatest blessings is the ability to have contentment and pleasure inside oneself despite external circumstances. By opening your heart to accept love, you create a love circle that benefits everyone involved. Through contemplation, prayer, or meditation, you may find a deeper connection with God. During those moments of calm touch, you can find peace in the midst of chaos, strength in vulnerability, and joy in the little things. It's like having an anchor that remains in place no matter what life throws at you, and you find and keep inner peace. Happiness is the lighthouse that leads you and reveals the beauty inside and around you. Each of us has a distinct set of talents and a divine calling that aligns with our core beliefs and passions. Finding and pursuing your passion is a thrilling process that will result in success and joy. Observe your deepest sentiments and ideas. They are divine signals guiding you toward your destiny. When you embrace and maximize your own abilities as evidence of the divine force inside you, you will discover happiness and pleasure in serving others. Without a question, your contribution to the arena is your cause defies basic logic, yet there is always a solution. When we persevere through hardship, we have the chance to develop, learn, and become more resilient. God increases our fortitude, empathy, and awareness that there are others who can identify with us. God's presence is the best location to obtain comfort and strength. Rely on your faith to get you through difficult times and make you more self-aware and resilient. A marvel of heavenly handiwork, the beauty of the herbal kingdom of nature is an obvious expression of God's favor. There are several ecosystems on Earth. Amazing life cycles and breathtaking landscapes make time to see and appreciate nature for what it is. Let the introduction serene, restorative, and inspirational beauty act as a reminder of how interconnected all life is. In nature, you may rejuvenate your spirit and reestablish a connection with God. perhaps the biggest and most important advantage is the guarantee of everlasting life. Aside from serving as a reminder that our earthly path is a part of a larger divine design, our life, with all its ups and downs, is a failure in the epic tale of your soul. God's promise of eternal life makes us yearn as we navigate life's events. Be mindful of the benefits you've been given and keep an eternal outlook, understanding that every act of kindness, every moment of love, and every religious step has an eternal impact. Try to be a gift to others and spread the love, compassion, and kindness you have experienced if you want to infuse a world that may sometimes feel dark and uncertain with hope and light. A life spent with gratitude and service is a powerful testament to God's love and gifts. Keep in mind that God's favor consists of the deep and enduring blessings of love, peace, purpose, and the certainty of eternal life, and it goes well beyond success and money on earth. With these advantages, you may enhance your quality of life, feed your soul, and make a big difference in the world. Therefore, as you live your life, my dear darling, cherish the blessings that have been given to you, be totally present, show genuine love, and stay and consider how God's plan is unfolding in your life as you embrace your divine destiny. Thanks to God's blessings, you have all you need to follow the road with grace, energy, and joy, even if it isn't always easy. My darling baby, you have been selected. I felt obligated to share with you all something very essential during this holy conversation. There is a pervasive sense of urgency that serves as a continual reminder that certain words are both wise and timeless and that they are also urgently needed at this exact moment. I love you, Jesus. We are embarking on an adventure. This urgent message captures the essence of love, which is more than simply an emotion. It is a strong force and a guiding concept in life into straightforward realities and useful guidance, a more inclusive, larger love that does not discriminate against any living creature has to be expressed right now. I heal in wounded hearts and eradicating divisions brought about by hatred and fear. Love creates the groundwork for true understanding and peace. Accept love as your primary language in the clear way that all words and deeds spread in a culture where people are often divided by differences. Given our shared humanity, there is a greater need than ever for us to unite. The time has come to put an end to the arguments and focus on the things that bring us together as a group, to develop resilience, strength, and the capacity to confront and overcome hardship. Harmony does not mean conformity, rather, it embraces diversity. Let's decide to establish links, promote dialogue, and create spaces where everyone's viewpoints are valued and respected. ALSL stresses the need of caring for our world and our common home in this critical warning. Earth is a priceless treasure that is both beautiful and alive, yet it is also fragile. Climate change, pollution, and unsustainable practices are threatening the future of its whole population. To adopt sustainable lifestyles, acknowledge them globally, and contribute to environmental preservation, we must act right now. The future our children and grandkids inherit will be shaped by the actions we take now. A key element of empathy and compassion, the cornerstones of knowledge, is the ability to experience the world as others do, including their pleasures and sufferings. This is made possible by helping others. When there is significant injustice and suffering, it becomes imperative to develop empathy and compassion. May your interactions be illuminated by these ideals, inspiring deeds of kindness, advocacy, and support that boost people around you in a fast-paced, sometimes chaotic culture. Achieving inner peace is essential. Therefore, let's take on the job of fostering a more compassionate atmosphere. This message serves as a gentle reminder of the need for self-reflection in achieving inner peace, clarity, and tranquility, the sources of pleasure, strength, and wisdom that allow us to handle life's challenges with dignity and grace. Making time for spiritual pursuits like prayer, meditation, nature walks, or anything else that helps you connect with your inner calm is crucial in this day of misinformation and half-truths. It is more important than ever to look for facts. Honesty and trust are derived from the facts. Asking questions is essential. Look for information, be receptive to many perspectives, and do extensive investigation on the stuff you come across. You will shine brilliantly in the quest for knowledge and enlightenment if you do this. This message includes a call to action. It is no longer sufficient to just aspire to have convictions. We must now live up to them. Participating in volunteer activity that promotes social justice, minimizing one's environmental footprint, being a positive influence on the world, and other initiatives ultimately contribute to a larger good. There is a longing associated with this urgent communication. No matter how difficult things become, we can always improve. Hope ignites a fire of transformation, motivates action, and strengthens resolve. As a result, I am reminded that a long journey, a dark night, or an impossible hurdle does not exist. Don't change your desire. Share it with everyone you meet, and keep a close eye on it. Let's make a commitment to emulating the values expressed in this important message from God. As we think about it, be compassionate, cooperate toward a shared objective, save the planet, and work for global peace. Continue to seek the truth, behave morally, and never give up hope, not only dreams, but also realistic standards for a life well lived. Lastly, remember that you are a strand in the enormous fabric of life, and your destiny is determined by your actions, words, and beliefs. Assume this task with zeal and resolve. My dear children, follow the light of love and the desire to create a better world for all as you navigate the path of right. This is a vital message that you should listen to. Give it your whole attention. It will inspire you to take action. Everyone is anticipating your soft touch. Now is the time. By alerting you to a potentially hazardous issue on your property, your guardian angels are attempting to draw your attention. This message may be unexpected, but it is an act of divine intervention designed to shield you from dangers you are not yet aware of. Let's discuss the significance of this warning and what you can do to keep your loved ones and yourself safe. Being more conscious and vigilant is the first step you can take to address this warning. Take close attention to anything that doesn't look right in your environment. This includes more subtle signs of emotional or non-secular conflict in your family, as well as more obvious physical risks like exposed wires or a gas leak. Awareness is the key to prevention. It is important to seek out information and guidance to develop clarity and insight regarding the risk. This may include prayer or meditation. It's also a good idea to consult experts, whether they work in electrical, plumbing, or intellectual health. Depending on the kind of threat, knowledgeable individuals may recognize possible threats, know where to seek help, and employ the appropriate resources to address them. Making a protection plan is a sensible first step if you want to be prepared for anything. Please make sure that everyone in your family is aware of this plan so that we can all react appropriately in the event of an emergency. It should include instructions for an orderly evacuation, a list of emergency contacts, and protocols to follow in the event of an unforeseen threat. Having candid conversations in the convenience of your own home is essential. Talk to your family or housemates about the warning in a fair and constructive way. Encourage kids to share their ideas and feelings regarding the home environment. The group perspective may sometimes highlight aspects that an individual would miss. To cleanse and defend your space, consider the spiritual health of your house. Pray, use sage or other traditional cleaning herbs, and place items or symbols that represent your views or ideals. This practice not only purges your home of bad energy, but also makes you feel safer and more protected. Verify that there are no physical hazards in your home, such as phony electrical lines. Some instances of this include ensuring that smoke alarms are operational, securing heavy furniture to prevent it from toppling over, and addressing any potentially dangerous structural problems. Addressing such issues might lead to a safer house for you. Directly speaking, the warning about a potentially hazardous circumstance may also affect the mental and emotional well-being of your family. Keep an eye out for signs of anxiety, mood problems, or other dangers to mental health care. Whether via family discussions, professional therapy, or private care practices, it may ease those tensions and promote calm, fostering an atmosphere that promotes happiness, health, and well-being. It goes beyond just eliminating possible risks. You should all work together to do activities that bring you joy. Create relationships that make you feel loved and supported, and decorate your house in ways that bring you joy. Your belief should serve as a source of strength and guidance for your everyday activities. Belief that the divine and your guardian angels are keeping watch over you and offering direction and protection as you work on your job may be found in religious literature or prayers. Last but not least, take proactive measures to defend the privacy and security of your own home. As you respond to this heavenly warning, a regular program of spiritual and physical inspections may assist in identifying any skill concerns before they become more serious. Continue to educate yourself and your family members on proper and peaceful behavior, and be informed on protective techniques. Keep in mind that you are not alone. Your communication demonstrates the concern of a greater nation-state, which has taken care of and protected you. Take responsibility for your own and your loved one's health. This is a rallying cry. If you follow my advice, you will strengthen your house against both overt and covert threats, turning it into a sanctuary of peace, security, and love. I hope this message encourages you to look for better solutions, since this watchful and compassionate path is more about establishing a home where everyone can thrive than it is about defending yourself from harm. Try to see it as a chance to deepen your relationship with God, rather than a cause for fear, since this will help you defend your home and the people who live there. Take the time to watch this full video. You are always in a place of love and direction, as shown by the angels guarding you. They are prepared to assist you in building a blessed, tranquil, and secure home. A girl who you may or might not know has apparently discovered something bad in your house. Though it may be unsettling, God says, this message is offered with a loving heart that wants to protect you from harm. In order to keep your home a safe haven, let's examine what you can do to recognize, get rid of, and recover from this object's presence. Anxiety or panic is likely to be your first response to this kind of news, but you must remember to maintain your composure. Remember that I am not alone. You are surrounded by a halo of heavenly protection. Keeping a calm demeanor is crucial to solving the issue effectively, and with information like this video at your disposal, you may begin by asking for divine direction. If you're still looking, Ask God to guide you, keep you safe, and give you the strength to make things right. You may also ask for clues or follow your gut if you need help recognizing the object in question. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, your faith can keep you safe. Try to imagine yourself as the person who just entered your home as a first step. It may be obvious that anything is out of place if you come across something odd that doesn't belong there, or you may find it uncomfortable to be around. Consider your instincts. They may be the first hint at anything. If you are unsure of how to proceed or understand the item, recall that you once sought guidance from a spiritual or non-secular source. In the past, people have used rituals and prayers to protect themselves against unwelcome material belongings and malevolent spirits. Once the item has been located, it must be removed carefully. Refrain from contacting it immediately, particularly with your arms. Before you dispose of it in your own home, put on some gloves or cover it with anything. Maybe you ought to ask for protection via prayer or by turning to your faith. Throw it out in a way that you know will make it useless. Dealing with the awful energy is the best course of action, and this may include burying it far from your house. Cleaning up your home is a crucial next step after removing the item, as is burning it if it's totally safe to do so, or hiring a non-Christian marketing expert. You may use holy water to do this. Opening windows to bring in fresh air and sunlight is a symbol of letting go of bad energy and accepting good, tranquil energy. Sage, or any other approach that aligns with your ideals, cleanses and stimulates enormous power. Place religious artifacts throughout your home to create a sacred space. These can be plants, crystals, non-secular writings, or anything that gives you courage and support. Meditation or positive affirmations are also ways to strengthen the non-secular defenses around your home while you pray. Instead of making snap judgments or harboring unwarranted concerns, you are evaluating your relationships objectively. Given that the item was put by a female, known or unknown, pay attention to how you interact with others and note any concerns or issues you would want to address. Maintaining a warm, loving environment in your home may often help identify the cause of these occurrences, which may be miscommunications or unresolved problems. Play sports that bring you and your family joy and relaxation. Love, laughter, and harmony are antidotes to negativity and hostility. Learn about the many aspects of spiritual protection so that you may better safeguard your home and family. After all, knowledge is power. Books and websites may reveal extraordinary cultural customs and beliefs on protection against harmful energy. Whether they are friends, family, or spiritual practitioners, put together a network of individuals who can support and guide you. In times of need, this network may provide both emotional and practical help, demonstrating that there is power in numbers. Don't be angry or nervous. You run the danger of repeating the negativity you're trying to overcome. You may recover and find peace by forgiving yourself, the person who may have placed the item, and anybody else who may have contributed to your emotions of vulnerability or worry. As you go on this journey, remember that your network, your religion, and the strength of your soul are all strong allies. You have the ability to eradicate negativity and safeguard your property from harm. Even while this is a difficult period, it also offers chances for development, a deeper understanding of your spiritual values, and stronger family bonds. Keep in mind that your home is a haven of comfort, love, peace, and safety. With careful thought, you may restore it to a secure environment for you and your family. Good. spiritual and religious support, trust in the divine protection that surrounds you, and keep in mind that you are usually loved and supported. Prayer, meditation, reading religious literature, and attending non-secular services are all examples of common non-secular activities that can help you and your property maintain a protective strength. You have the chance to increase your non-secular knowledge and resilience through the challenging situations you face, like this one. These practices help you overcome hardship and drive away negativity by strengthening your faith and drawing you nearer to God. Having good, uplifting thoughts requires a great mental attitude and is the basis for consciousness. Once you've completed these steps, you may visualize a ring of bright energy around your house and meditate on peace and safety to create a powerful positive energy environment. Your house is a wonderful reflection of your family's energy, attitude, and general health. So you need look no farther to determine how effective your movements are. Although pain is still a side effect, new research indicates that the negative effects have disappeared. Additionally, it can indicate that more steps need to be taken. If the issue appears out of your control or if it might affect your safety and peace of mind, don't be afraid to get professional assistance. This can include consulting the police as well as religious or medical authorities. Asking for assistance sends a strong message about your authority and responsibility to defend yourself and your loved ones. So keep that in mind if you ever feel threatened. Gratitude is a powerful tool for improving your strength and drawing in good energies. You should regularly express gratitude to the divine, your guardian angels, and the supportive individuals in your life foundation for their protection, love, and advice. Both your mood and the amazing power surrounding you will improve as a result. Keep in mind that the greatest protection against the weather is the love you have for people closest to you, and strive to make your relationships stronger as a consequence. Communicate honestly and support one another. Your house will repel bad influences if you embrace it as a haven of love, joy, and peace. Managing the danger of a cursed item on your land may result in profound spiritual growth. Resilience, self-determination, faith, and the capacity to surround oneself with good individuals may be necessary to overcome this challenge. With this encouraging reminder, never forget that the divine presence is your permanent companion and guiding and protective force. Recognize that you have what it takes to maintain your house as a secure and peaceful place for your loved ones, and accept this fact. This item generates bad energy that might put you and your loved ones in danger. These communications, which might be scary to hear, include a heavenly issue and a call to action. Let's look at what you can do to deal with this problem, since it's expensive to put yourself and the people you care about at risk. First, realize how important this warning is. The daily delivery of these new instructions has stopped. You are being warned by this message to stay away from danger. Think of this as a turning moment, and while maintaining your enthusiasm, take decisive action. First, identify the problem you're attempting to solve. Have confidence in your instincts and put the mirror on anything that has just entered your house or that causes you to feel anxious for no apparent reason. To minimize their influence, negative energy should be confined in a bag or other container as soon as they are identified. By managing it with care and purpose, removing it from special places where your family gathers, lessening its possible influence, and requesting divine protection, you may shield yourself, your loved ones, and your house from it. This may be accomplished by any religious activity that resonates with you, such as praying or imagining a shield of light around you. This blocks terrible energies if you ask for guidance. You may learn how to properly dispose of the item from a spiritual counselor, spiritual healer, or non-secular chief who is educated in these areas. Their knowledge might be useful after the item is out of your home. This might be accomplished by sprinkling holy water, using bells or other sound vibrations, smudging with sage, vacuuming the area, or making some bowls. According to your perspective, the objective is to eliminate any lingering negativity from your home and accentuate its positive features. Examples of what may be categorized as protective magic include the usage of gemstones with protective qualities, the installation of shielding symbols in key locations, and a dedicated space for prayer or meditation. Regularly doing these tasks might help maintain a barrier surrounding your house. Negative influences may also affect an individual's aura or energy field. It is important to practice methods that claim to safeguard your charisma, such as meditation, nature walks, or wearing amulets that protect you. You and your family would benefit from learning about the positive and negative elements of power. If you want to steer clear of such weak points in the future, you should learn to maintain your composure and just follow the rules at home. Keep the lines of communication open with your housemates or your own family over the matter. Talk about how everyone is feeling and any changes they have seen in their home surroundings to encourage them to share their feelings and observations. You may create a setting that is both protective and caring. Remember to be alert. Make sure that everyone in your house is healthy and that the electricity is on. Unexpected medical concerns, mood fluctuations, or weather variations might all be signs of energy disturbances. Give up resentment if you know who could have concealed the item. Avoiding conflict or pursuing retribution can trap you in vicious cycles. Letting go of anger can relieve emotional stress and boost your energy levels at the same time. Acknowledge how important it is to create a positive and loving atmosphere in your own house by doing things that make you happy and make your connections stronger. A loving household is one of the strongest barriers against negativity. Accept this experience as an opportunity to go on a spiritual and self-discovery journey, especially with regard to the invisible world and our role in it. Rethink the lessons that can be learned from this circumstance. This experience emphasizes the need of having a strong spiritual basis via prayer, meditation, or other practices that foster your religious connection. Such a foundation offers protection, direction, and calm. Remember that you have allies along the way. The same divine word that forewarned you of the danger also provides direction and support through this issue. By behaving while handling a potentially hazardous item in your home, you are announcing your business. As you take action to address issues like strengthening your non-secular traditions and bringing your family closer together in safety and love, you may find that taking precautions to protect your loved ones and the integrity of your property serves as motivation. You're strengthening the positive fabric and security in your life. Have faith in the divine guidance that has guided you, and go confidently, knowing that a higher force is at your side every step of the way. In addition to warding off negative energy, cleaning, safeguarding, and blessing your home also serve to affirm its holiness and your soul's resilience. Tell dependable family members, friends, or coworkers about your research so they can support you. Help with cleaning is a wonderful opportunity to harness the power of community. The act of sharing may often lighten a burden and reveal previously undiscovered possibilities. After all, numbers do have power. This example serves as a reminder to recommit to making your house a calm sanctuary where love reigns supreme and fear is banished. Regularly expressing gratitude, love, and harmony uplifts the whole family and establishes a vibratory barrier against negativity. Painting, writing, or creative dance are all examples of new forms of expression that may be effective tools for reworking energy. This summons incredible power and may drive away the darkness and create a healing atmosphere in your house, bringing joy and light. Setting clear objectives for the safety of your house can help focus your shielding efforts, whether you decide to meditate by yourself or with loved ones. Imagine having the energy of riches, health, and joy all around you in your house. It's time to enjoy your home again once you've cleared out the clutter and tidied it up. Some easy ways to accomplish this include having a meal together, praying together, or keeping a routine to honor the peace and security of your house. A celebration that strengthens the positive force ushers in a new era of peace and security. Use this as a starting point for more investigation into non-secular energy exploration books, courses, or guidelines to discover more about how to create a calm house. Make sure that this warning and your actions are being guided by divine timing. Sometimes challenges come not just to test us but also to bring us together for the purpose of our ultimate destiny. If you face these situations with courage and faith, you will open the door to deeper spiritual insights and advantages. In the end, the object on your property represents the unseen forces at play in our lives and serves as a reminder to follow heavenly direction in order to take charge of our own fate. You can keep your house a haven of positive energy, a place where you and your loved ones may thrive in safety and love, by keeping your heart open and going forward with resolve. Even though you are protected by a supernatural force, every action you do is more stressful than any assignment you may encounter. Do not hesitate to remove this item from your home at this very moment, my love. At the core of this message are feelings of urgency and deep concern for the safety of you and your family. Movement may be described as a divine impulse to keep you and your family safe. Here's a thorough breakdown on how to respond to this notice. Making all acts clear and intentional begins with acknowledging the gravity of this divine message. Keep your peace, health, and happiness before acting on illogical fears, panic attacks, or other logical thoughts. When you get information from a loving and protective source, take a deep breath to clear your mind and center yourself via meditation or prayer. Keeping your mind clear will help you behave decisively and precisely. First, locate the item that was listed in the alert. Try to keep in mind everything that appears strange or out of place on your property. Consider your intuition. It is a direct line to divine direction. Carefully approach the thing and prudence. Avoid direct contact by using gloves or a cloth. As you prepare to get rid of it, try to absorb its negative energy if you can. Make the item soft enough to remove from your house with ease. This can mean enveloping it entirely, or enclosing it in a strong field. Stopping the spread of its effects is the aim while administering it. Select a method of disposal that is both safe and courteous. Depending on the object in issue and your values, this might imply different things to you. If there is any residual negative power use, cleaning your home will eliminate it before you pray. Otherwise, you may either bury the item far from your house, wash it away with running water, or ask a spiritual leader for specific directions. Put shielding symbols in place or do whatever else that aligns with your beliefs. Use sage water or other cleaning ingredients that are in line with your religion to cleanse yourself. Non-secular defenses are crucial in this situation. Regularly engage in activities that bolster your religious defenses. Make time for yourself to reflect on what occurred by incorporating practices like meditation, yoga, or wearing amulets for protection into your daily routine. Remember the actions you can do and the precautions you may take to prevent such circumstances in the future. Learn about your home's spiritual dynamics and how they may help you create a pleasant and secure space. Regular painting can help you maintain a warm and happy atmosphere in your home. In an environment where love, gratitude, and happiness are often expressed, terrible emotions cannot flourish. Prosper. Learn more about non-secular protection and purification, and share this knowledge with your loved ones so that everyone is informed and may contribute to maintaining harmony at home. Keep your ears open and receptive to guidance and messages from above. This pleasure has demonstrated the importance of being alert to such warnings. Frequent prayer and meditation may strengthen this connection and build a network of people who respect and understand your spiritual journey, reassuring you that you have company in times of need. Our network may offer guidance, resources, and support. Next, give thanks and praise to God for the protection and warning your family has received. By doing so, you can open your life to more blessings and wisdom. This divine message is a potent reminder of the unseen forces influencing our lives and the safeguards we can put in place. Keeping an eye out for the warning signs is essential to maintaining a safe haven at home, presenting yourself in the best possible light, and strengthening your spiritual defenses. Never forget that divine guidance is constantly directing you to act morally. You are reaffirming your dedication to living a life guided by love, shielded by faith, and blessed by the divine presence. By answering this message, you will grow spiritually and deepen your relationship with God in spite of the challenges. A life of peace, safety, and divine guidance is ahead on this path, but your guardian angels want you to be aware that your kids are in serious danger. The warning is from religious powers watching out for you and your loved ones, so please take it seriously as a first step in making a decision. If this thing is not removed right away, you are urged to protect your family members who are most vulnerable to this heavenly revelation. It comes with a sense of urgency. After carefully navigating the steps, permit holders take precautions to guarantee their safety. It is crucial to be appreciative and prepared to act on the message. Breathe deeply and unwind. It is difficult to act appropriately and think clearly when you're panicked or anxious. Make time for meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in silence to gain mental clarity. Consider anything that makes you uncomfortable or uneasy, including any gadgets that have recently entered your home. Trust your instincts and any symptoms that may point to the problematic item. After the diagnosis, handle the item with care. Unless it is absolutely required, avoid direct contact by using gloves or a towel. Put it in a box or wrap it tightly to keep it out of sight for your family. You should think about how to safely remove the object from your house, whether that means throwing it away somewhere far away, or acting with resolve and caution after the item's removal. After checking with a non-secular marketing expert for particular disposal rights, or after following instructions that are in line with your principles to eliminate any residual negative energy. Clean your private residence, smudging with sage, sprinkles of holy water, where singing prayers will be part of this. The next step is to surround your home with good energy and safeguard any sacred symbols or prayers that have significance for you and your loved ones. Communicate with your children in a way that is comforting rather than scary. Simplify the significance of positive thinking and meditation or prayer in terms they can understand and encourage them. to talk about how they're feeling and assure them that they will be safe. You may strengthen the religious defenses of your house by praying or performing rituals on a regular basis. A family's spiritual health might benefit from cultivating a routine life that includes such activities. If you're looking for non-secular counsel or support, don't be afraid to ask knowledgeable people for it. This may be a spiritual healer, a non-secular leader, or someone who has dealt with similar issues before. Inform your friends and family about religious freedom with accurate facts, a manner that encourages rather than scares them. Expertise is the power behind fruitful ideas. It is possible to find solace and strength in prayers and in the presence of protecting angels. Cultivate a nurturing, wonderful environment on your land, and play sports that your kids will love as you teach them the value of a safe and secure home as a place of refuge and joy. If you see any changes in your children's conduct or the environment around your house, be sure to take note. Listen to your gut and follow any instructions you get. You never know when you may need to adjust your safety precautions. The intervention that brought this warning to your attention deserves your heartfelt appreciation. Keep in mind that I am not alone in this endeavor. The sheer act of sending you this heavenly communication indicates that there is a guardian angel keeping tabs on you and your family. You show respect for this instruction by acting swiftly, protecting your children, and keeping your home a haven of safety and security, a deep testament to the power of religion, the value of appearing under divine guidance, and the duty we carry to safeguard the ones we respect. Process of reacting to this form of warning, your commitment to provide a nurturing, accepting, and inclusive space for you and your loved ones to grow spiritually is being reinforced with every action you take in reaction to this message. The spiritual development and understanding of the invisible forces that shape our lives may be enhanced by tackling this tough task. Keeping our houses as havens of love, serenity, and safety are reminders of how important it is to remain watchful in the spiritual as well as the physical realms. May the love and may the wisdom of your guardian angels and the strength of your faith be your constant allies as you go forth protecting your loved ones and your possessions from harm. Believe in the divine plan for your family and know that it is guiding your every step toward safety, serenity, and spiritual fulfillment. I, the Creator of you, want you to know that I have handpicked you from all my loving people to be the one who receives my boundless favor, grace, and compassion. You are special to me, and I want you to know how much I care about your gaze has been fixed on you since the day you were born. I saw the moment your life force ignited inside you as you inhaled for the first time. You became the personification of my grace and the conduit for my gifts at that moment. Your doubts, concerns, and hardships are all things I have seen. I understand that life isn't always easy and that you may doubt your value, but I want you to know that you are worth so much more than that. My image of you is a work of art, and my blessings on you are as many and numerous in number as the stars in the sky. May joy, success, and plenty be showered upon you by me. I want to show you possibilities you never even dreamed existed. You need me to point you toward a life of meaning and success. My grace is like a never-ending river. It's always there to catch you when you fall, to soothe you when you hurt, and to raise you when you're sad. My love, my compassion knows no bounds, and my grace is always available to you, willing to lend a helping hand when you need it. I understand that it's normal to make mistakes and fall short occasionally, but if you ask for help, I'm always willing to give you a second chance. No matter how far you go, I will always be there for you. My kindness may give you hope. You can be sure that I will always be there to embrace you again. If you're wondering why I picked you, it's easy. You're special and one of a kind. Being a part of your life brings me immense joy, and you are one of a kind among people. For your life, I need your consent to my heavenly plan. I have planted the seeds of skills and abilities that the industry has yet to recognize in you. These are tools you can use to finish the task I gave you earlier, not just a collection of skills. You have the power to make a huge difference in other people's lives. My little baby, I am aware that life's journey may be full of unknowns. There may be moments when you are unsure of your direction or encounter seemingly insurmountable challenges. But know that I'm usually right there with you through all of your struggles. You're not alone. I'll be your pillar of support, your beacon of hope, and your constant companion when you're lost. When you're afraid, I'll be there to help. I can lead you. I can keep an eye on you. Trust me, my love, and believe that I will lead you to your future. The future is in my hands, so let your anxieties and concerns go through me. I've sealed your fate in my tender embrace. You will face challenges along the way that will put your faith to the test, but keep in mind that these challenges are opportunities for you, my love. They are steps toward a deeper understanding of who you are and a more fulfilling relationship with me. Don't give up. When challenges come up, instead, ask for my advice and assistance. I can provide you with the information and self-assurance you need to overcome any obstacle, no matter how big or small. Trust me when I say that every challenge you face has a reason, my darling child. I hope that happiness, gratitude, and love abound in your life. Keep in mind that I am giving you a beautiful gift every single day. Admire the wonders of the world around you and enjoy the small things, such as laughing and referring to others. Appreciate the kindness of strangers, the love of your loved ones, and the splendor of the natural world. I have expressed my love for you in all of these ways. Although you enjoy them, remember that they are a reflection of my presence in your day-to-day existence. You will always be remembered as God's cherished child, and my love for you will never waver. You can be sure that I will always be there for you, my dear child, supporting you during difficult times and pointing you in the direction of a brighter future. No matter what obstacles you face, know that you are loved, cherished, and selected. Know that I am right here with you, guiding you toward a successful and meaningful life, and embrace each day with hope and faith. You are my favorite, my darling child, and I will always be yours. There will undoubtedly be periods in your life when you reflect deeply on the future. During these times, you will feel incredibly inspired and content, as though the stars have aligned perfectly. Even if you don't always see it, I have a great plan for your life, so cherish those moments because they might be priceless heirlooms from me. As soon as you were born, I started a plan of action that was especially designed for you. The numerous experiences in this course will mold you into the person God wants you to be. Challenges and opportunities when you're feeling particularly driven. We seem to be following the route I've indicated to you, traveling together. These opportunities could even be career-oriented in some bureaucracies. Whether it's a significant life event or personal fulfillment, your choices are always in complete alignment with my purpose for you. In these moments, you are living out your destiny and playing the role I have predicted for you on this world stage. In these times, you are not only achieving your deepest goals, but also positively influencing the world, frequently while experiencing a deep sense of contentment and inner peace. Being in the right place at the right time can give you a strong sense of certainty that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. These future moments may surprise you with a way to recognize them. They may also come with a feeling of weightlessness, almost as if everything is coming together to support your efforts. Everything seems to fit together nicely. Serendipities and synchronicities will guide you when you're headed in the right direction. My dear, you are being blessed. When you give a helping hand to someone in need, you're demonstrating the kind of compassion and love that I want you to share with the world. Those glimpses into the future may come while you're being generous and compassionate to others, and they may inspire you to reflect on your own achievements. Living out your destiny can also be demonstrated in everyday situations. It's not just about major achievements or amazing feats. Remember that. It could be the effort you put into your work each day, the compassion you give to a complete stranger, or the comfort you offer a friend going through a difficult moment. Your destiny is not on vacation. Rather, it is an adventure that offers you countless opportunities to develop daily. You're more likely to stick to the course I've laid out for you as you develop and learn more about yourself. It's a thrilling journey with many rewards and challenges, and every experience will advance your spiritual development. Never give up. Faith, the difficult moments are an essential part of your path. They serve as a guide to strengthen your character and deepen your comprehension of the sector's resilience. The people you meet along the way will have a significant influence on your future, even though I will be with you the entire time. Every individual you encounter has a significant impact on your life, whether it is through giving you guidance and counsel, teaching you priceless lessons, or sharing sincere moments of happiness and companionship. Your relationships with other people are a sacred thread in the fabric of your life. They are not arbitrary events. Think about incorporating time for introspection and contemplation into your journey toward achieving your goals. So far, pay close attention to the still. You have a small voice inside of you that will guide you to the truth so that your present and future are more in harmony. This voice is your inner compass. Meditation and prayer might be helpful tools for you. Since they put you in direct contact with me, you can ask me questions and get ideas from me. Be sure to agree with the knowledge that emerges from within you, as it may reflect my presence in your life. Your presence illuminates when you are truly living out your life's purpose and aligned with my higher purpose, the arena with joy, love, and purpose. Your actions have a ripple effect that affects other people's lives in ways you cannot imagine. As you embark on your journey, my dear little one, know that I am always watching over you and offering you support and direction. I'm weaving the complex strands of your fate into a beautiful tapestry of stories. You are living out the purpose I have meticulously planned for you, my love, so embrace each moment with gratitude and faith. Your prayers will soon be answered. Watch this video through to the end for the health of your own family. I need to speak with you regarding your children's safety and security. You have good reason to worry about your children's safety, moral development, and general well-being. These are valid and significant issues. I want you to know that I completely understand your worries and that my purpose is to guide you and protect your loved ones. It makes sense for parents to worry about the health and welfare of their kids. In life, accidents and illnesses are unavoidable, and they may have a greater impact on your children than on anyone else. I care as much about their welfare as you do, which is why I am here to watch over them. It's inevitable that your kids will get sick and have accidents, but I promise to be there for them during this trying time. I frequently work with medical professionals to make sure you have access to care, so you can relax knowing that I am here for you. Yes, you do require healing. The hands of those who can help are being led by me. If you are concerned about evil, you should be aware that there may be religious conflicts occurring all over the world. Your love, knowledge, and protection despite the powers that affect your children. May you keep your kids safe and encourage them to live morally upright, empathetic, and compassionate lives. As demonstrated in this video, teach kids to distinguish between right and wrong decisions and how to make morally right choices. Prayer can also be a very effective way to keep your kids safe. Continue to regularly ask God for protection, wisdom, and insight if you believe in His plan. Ask for my guidance on how to surround them with a shield of light that will ward off any malevolent spirits that might attempt to harm them. Have faith in the ability of prayer to provide your kids with a supernatural shield of protection. Encouragement of open communication with your children is also very important. Encourage them to share their thoughts with you, be there for them whenever they need someone to talk to, and try your best not to pass judgment. They might find your guidance and information useful in protecting your kids from negative influences. Another crucial step is to keep an eye on their exposure to the sector. Since complete protection is impossible, you can simultaneously limit their access to constructive materials and environments. Consider the shows they watch, the people they spend time with, and the places they go. Keep your activities to a minimum so that they align with the values of your immediate family. A strong moral compass is an essential weapon against evil forces, and teaching your kids about religion and spirituality, encouraging them to live out their faith, and relying on their spiritual beliefs for support during difficult times are all ways to help them develop one. In addition to ensuring your children's safety, it is your duty as a judge to grant them agency and instill in them the importance of self-belief, self-respect, and self-belief. Being an excellent role model, demonstrating your belief in your children, and encouraging them to follow your example are the most crucial things you can do to keep them safe. Teenagers frequently use their parents' behavior and thoughts to assess their own moral fiber. Be a living example of the values you want them to embrace. As you care about others and set an example for others to follow, demonstrate empathy, understanding, and forgiveness. To keep your kids safe, you might also turn to your neighborhood and support systems. It would be beneficial for you and your loved ones to surround yourselves with like-minded people who can offer guidance and support. When things get difficult, extra protection and help should be offered. Have faith that I have a unique plan for your children, each of whom is intended to serve a specific purpose in my life. Even though they may face challenges along the way, these stories have the power to generate energy surges. You can be confident that I am guiding them toward an exciting and meaningful future. Your worries regarding your children's safety and security are legitimate and reasonable. Please know that I am here to help, to protect, and to guide you, my dear child. When people have faith in my guidance and presence, instill strong moral and religious values, and set a good example, open communication thrives. My dear children, they truly care about your well-being, so if you show them love and support in this way, they will be better equipped to face life's obstacles. Your guardian angels are working feverishly to carry out a specific plan that will help you. Through their loving roles as messengers and protectors throughout your life, these celestial beings are constantly keeping an eye on you. Angels will be there to help and deliver vital messages from above. As spiritual beings, Their main functions are to perform acts of worship and support you on your earthly journey. Your guardian angels can read your thoughts, feelings, and experiences because they have a direct line to your spirit. One of the most amazing things about angels is their unwavering commitment to your well-being. They can be sent to you instantly whenever you want them, but they are no longer restricted by time or location. Even when you are unable to sense their presence, your guardian angels will always be there for you, much like devoted friends. Because they believe that understanding the larger context of your life and the part this situation plays in your cosmic odyssey is essential to your growth and advancement. Your guardian angels are working tirelessly to bring you good fortune. You might have to take on a new project, grab a new opportunity, or decide on a new course of action. Remember that angels can communicate with you in a variety of ways. They frequently use subtle gestures, symbols, and intuition to convey repeated numbers. Along the symptoms that could appear in otherwise normal daily life are fetters or an overwhelming sense of direction. Pay attention to these signals because they might be your guardian angels attempting to get your attention. You can also communicate with your angels through intuition and inner knowledge. They might whisper instructions into your ear or gently nuzzle you in a particular direction. When you have a strong sense or gut instinct, it's very likely that your guardian angels are guiding you of the actions to be taken in Category 13. By creating a channel of communication with God, the Jesus prayer makes it simple to strengthen your bond with your guardian angels. You help your guardian angels deliver messages when you pray. Prayer is a two-way street. You talk to them about your ideas, worries, and goals, and you listen to their responses. Additionally, I can support your guardian angels' knowledge and good intentions because they share your deepest desires and guide you with love and compassion. They also want what's best for you and are committed to helping you through difficult times and difficult decisions. In certain circumstances that your angels are alerting you to, you might need to step outside of your comfort zone. Because of your confidence in yourself and their advice, dealing with challenging issues and accepting trade frequently results in increases. Your angels have faith in your ability to overcome challenges and make decisions that will help you become the best version of yourself. Your guardian angels are aware of when it's appropriate to offer guidance, so it's important to remain emotionally invested and open to the situation's evolution because they are synchronized with the timing of God. Simply assume that they are working non-stop to get everything up and running so you can use it. Remember that your guardian angels are there to assist you in making the best decision for your future, not to compel you to do anything. Depending on the choices you make, you are free to follow your own path. Asking your guardian angels for guidance will help you make decisions that align with your soul's mission and the lessons you are supposed to learn. If you are ever confused or perplexed, you can always ask your guardian angels for help. Accept that they will give you information, symptoms, and cues to help you handle the situation, and genuinely ask for their help even if their responses are unexpected. Be open to their advice. Your guardian angels are also experts at bringing opportunities and helpful people into your life. They have a talent for setting up relationships and coincidences that align with your core values. My dear child, pay attention to the people who come into your life and the opportunities they present themselves with, as they possess the solutions to your issues because they genuinely care about you. Beloved protectors, your guardian angels are constantly working to ensure that something positive happens for you. They support you. Your guardians and messengers are usually ready to assist you, so trust their counsel. As you move through life with compassion and understanding, have faith in the divine timing of things and remain open to their signs and messages. I implore you to keep in mind that there are heavenly beings ready to keep you and your loved ones safe. Your guardian angels are dedicated to supporting you, encouraging you, and assisting you on your path to enlightenment and happiness. As part of their heavenly mission, those good spirits are usually watching over you, ready to guide, protect, and show the way. As guardian angels and religious messengers, those celestial beings are entrusted with the sole responsibility of keeping you and your loved ones safe and providing assistance when needed. Because angels reside in the spiritual world rather than the material one, they are always there to protect you and your loved ones, regardless of where you are with the time of day. One of the most charming things about angels is their unwavering dedication to your well-being. Our primary goal is to keep you safe and guide you toward a path of mild optimism. They genuinely care about you and your family. With compassionate eyes, the angels in your life are aware of the difficulties and risks you might face as a result of your lifestyle. They protect your loved ones and act as a buffer when things get dangerous. At any critical time, they are prepared to step in and offer assistance. Similar to heavenly guardians, remember that angels use symptoms to convey navigational signals to you and your loved ones in gentle, subtle ways. Feathers, repeating numbers, or an overwhelming sense of security are some symptoms that may be displayed, along with other symbols and gut feelings. You might sense their comforting presence during difficult times, or their guiding hand pulling you in the direction of a wise choice when you have a strong gut feeling about it. If you think that angels also communicate with you through your intuition and gut feelings, your guardian angels typically provide them with guidance and protection. Prayer is a powerful tool for connecting with your guardian angels and inviting their protection into your life and the lives of those you love. By communicating with God through prayer, you make it easier for the angel to comprehend your intentions and fulfill your desires. Talk to them about your worries, aspirations, and objectives. They are attentive and eager to assist you at all times. Your guardian angels are in harmony with your ideal self. Their guidance and protection are founded on unwavering love and compassion. They genuinely care about your happiness and success, and they wish you and your loved ones the best. You may have confidence in their knowledge and good intentions to protect your family. Your guardian angels are proactive. They won't stop until they have spotted possible threats to your path and put in endless effort to ward them off. They constantly look out for their kids, just like a loving parent would. Angels can occasionally lead you or your loved ones away from risky situations, present you with opportunities, or connect you with people who can offer guidance and protection. Even if the advice they give causes unexpected changes in your lives, have faith in it. Maintaining communication with your guardian angels is essential because they are involved in your excellent hobbies. You can ask them for advice right away, along with your loved one's defense and assistance. Your guardian angels are always ready to answer your prayers and appreciate that you turn to them in times of worry or confusion. Seek protection and direction from your guardian angels. Believe that they will act on your behalf right away. Your religious beliefs and the knowledge that they exist may invoke their protective abilities. Introducing you and your loved ones to people and opportunities that can improve your safety and security is another service that your guardian angels may provide. These connections may appear haphazard, but in practice, your guardian angels are typically arranging them to keep you safe. In order to protect you and your loved ones, your guardian angel wants you to be open to new experiences and people. Your guardian angels put forth a lot of effort. They may be kind souls who genuinely care about you and wish you well. Be open to their signs and messages. Have faith in the guidance they offer, and stay in close contact with them via prayer and communication. The purpose of your guardian angels is to keep you and your loved ones safe and to guide you toward a happy, loving, and bright life. Experience the peace, comfort, and confidence that come from knowing that your guardian angels are constantly keeping an eye on you and your loved ones, and that you are never truly alone. I want to tell you, my sweet child, a story of great significance. Follow the angel's advice and get rid of that evil thing from your home right away. They are attempting to attract your notice. This item should not be taken lightly because its existence will have detrimental emotional and non-secular effects. You and the energy in your home are very important to your guardian angels and spiritual leaders who are actively involved. They are primarily there to protect and guide you when they feel the need to draw your attention to something that isn't at the top of your list of priorities. The subject of the investigation possesses evil or malicious power. Even if it was received without malice, it still has the capacity to upset the harmony and balance in your home because the people involved are aware of the potential harm it could cause to your family. You are being advised to do this crucial indicator symptom by publications and your guardian angels. Angels and spiritual books will use synchronicity and subliminal signals to guide your thoughts and actions through your intuitions and inner knowing. The gravity of the situation is demonstrated by their urgent warning here. It is imperative that you get rid of the awful thing from your house. It is not a suggestion. Your guardian angels and courses are trying to shield you from any harm that could result from this item, not to evoke fear. Their counsel is founded on love, and they have made a deep commitment to your well-being. The energy of your gadgets affects the environment and the power of your home. Malicious or unfavorable objects can reduce vibrational energy, which can cause pain, discomfort, and even anxiety. Your guardian angels and guides will make sure that your home is a place of love, peace, and hope are steps you need to take to remove the unwanted item from your home. The first step is to find the object or gadget that might be drawing negative strength. These items could be symbols, instruments connected to evil deeds, or clearly marked items that have upset your family. After identifying the item, handle it with the highest respect and consideration. Instead of performing rituals or doing things that might strengthen its weak energy, concentrate on gently and honestly removing it from your house. Depending on the nature of the object, there are several ways to delay it. Some choose to bury it on the ground, while others prefer to immerse it in flowing water, like a river or circulation. The secret is to remove them from your immediate surroundings and release them with the intention of lessening their detrimental influence. Another option is to call upon your spiritual guides and guardian angels. I completely agree. They will guide you through this technique with grace and gentleness. You can ask them to protect you, fill you with their loving presence, and remove the thing in a calm and orderly manner. After getting rid of the undesirable item, it is essential to clean and purify your property. This can be accomplished in a number of ways, including ringing bells, applying significant oils, or smudging with sage. Restoring harmony and good vibes to your house is the aim. Additionally, think about attracting positive thoughts and energy. You can accomplish this by praying, practicing meditation, or simply wishing for safety, peace, and love to fill your home. Following these actions, you may receive assistance and amplification of these positive energies from your angels and guides. Be cautious about the electricity you let into your home going forward, as your guardian angels and non-secular publications are telling you to get rid of the evil item right away. Create an environment full of uplifting strength and surround yourself with kind, gentle, and positive people. You will continue to be protected by your guardian angels and guides. This advice is a sign of sincere concern for your safety and the energy in your house, and it is not intended to be ignored. As you attempt to restore the tremendous energy and harmony in your own home, you must accept their knowledge and instructions and follow the steps to get rid of any negative energy connected to this item. Recognize that your guides and guardian angels are always there to help and protect you. By implementing this practice, you can maintain your home as a peaceful, loving, and happy place where you and your loved ones can develop and thrive unhindered. The energy can be purified by you. By creating routines and using techniques like sage smudging, prayer, and meditation, you can calm your mind and spirit in your home, making it easier to handle unforeseen circumstances and maintain the cleanliness of your house. In the end, my dear, the presence of strange events in your own home should not frighten you but rather inspire you to learn and develop. They may hold invaluable information about the spiritual and energetic aspects of your house since they offer a more direct channel to the unseen universe. You approach such tales with curiosity and an open mind. Write down your thoughts, have candid discussions with neighbors, and don't forget to seek the counsel of professionals. Have faith that those experiences are helping you learn more about the spiritual forces at play in your life, and that you are being shielded and encouraged in your quest. You can learn a lot about the energetic and spiritual dynamics of your home by keeping an open mind and heart while you look into strange happenings. This can help you grow personally, heal, and strengthen your connection to the unseen world as you investigate them. Knowing that you are not alone on this path of self-discovery and enlightenment, you should approach it with curiosity and cooperation. It makes people sad to see old pictures of you and realize how much they have neglected you and how long it has been since you left. The feeling evokes a longing for the irrecoverable and is herbal with a hint of melancholy. My sadness stems more from the passing of the hours we spent together, the memories we created, and the transient nature of those moments than it does from your absence. People remember the little things you used to laugh about, like your voice, the hours you spent with them, the adventures you had, the way you used to scrunch your nose when you smiled, and the ordinary moments that now seem so priceless. These memories are buried far beneath the surface of the soul, but occasionally they rise to the surface and cause a tidal wave of emotions. They should know that it's okay to feel this way because it demonstrates how much they value you. They should understand, though, that it's vital to savor the joy that arises from recalling happy memories. Every photo that evokes a shaggy dogtail or a shared experience evokes happy memories of the time you spent with them, the love you gave them, and the impact you had on their lives. They grow and continue to create new memories, as is normal, but that doesn't mean they have forgotten about you. Their experiences, their feelings, and the teachings you gave them all attest to your everlasting presence. Your influence affects their decisions, how they view the industry, and how they interact with others. They learn to cherish the memories they have created with the people they care about, and they gain a fresh understanding of how fleeting life can be. They are loyal family members and friends who give each other strong embraces, kind words, and deep affection. You have taught them the importance of being present, enjoying each second, and having a positive influence wherever they go. The fact that you are still available to them in so many ways should give them comfort. You are in the cool air on a hot day, in the sound of a group of family and friends laughing, and in the sunsets they love when they look at your photos and think about you. You are truly a part of their journey, a story arc that is far from over. Over time, the memories encourage people to remember you by sharing stories about you. Their words and deeds will serve as a reminder that even though you are no longer physically present, the love you left behind and the lives you touched will endure. In the exquisite, all-encompassing Leek's tapestry of life, you are a vibrant thread. Over time, your loved ones will continue to remember you even after you have departed from this life. A kind, hospitable demeanor, appreciation for being recognized, and a faint joy in the moments that blossomed into sharing your memories will replace the melancholy served to emphasize life's beauty and frailty. Therefore, allow them to think, allow them to live, and may they find solace in the understanding that love never really dies, it always endures, both in this life and the next. Through straightforward and honest language, this story explores themes of memory loss and the timeless power of affection. Have you been feeling depressed or anxious lately? It's quite common to feel that way. Sometimes life can be difficult, and it's acceptable to not always feel that way. Remind yourself that you're not alone when you're feeling low and that your feelings are like the waves of the ocean. They come and go, but they don't define you. Even with their ups and downs, they never undermine your core self. Take a moment to consider what you believe is probably causing these emotions. Are you stressed out by paintings? Do your personal relationships involve conflict? Sometimes, you can better control your emotions if you can see where they're coming from. Consider taking care of yourself during these times. Self-care needs to be a top priority. Walking, eating healthily, and getting adequate sleep are all simple ways to accomplish this. Enjoyable pursuits like reading an e-book, paying close attention to music, or spending time with loved ones can also improve your mood. Speaking with someone, be it a friend or relative, could have a profound impact. Whether you're a member or an expert, sharing your emotions with me makes me feel much less alone. Sometimes having an auxiliary device is essential. People who care about you might be available to listen or offer assistance. Compiling your emotions is a smart idea. Since it provides a secure environment for self-expression, a diary is an excellent tool for documenting your feelings and thoughts. The impact of writing down your thoughts on your mood may be unexpected. Developing an attitude of gratitude and mindfulness, which focuses more on the present moment and the things for which you are grateful, is equally important. A lovely, bright day, a delicious cup of cappuccino, or a heated macros are all you need. By focusing on the positives, no matter how small, you can alter your perspective. Keep in mind that you are not supposed to be flawless right now. Everyone has bad days and makes mistakes. The most crucial things are your ongoing growth and the knowledge you gain from your studies. Recognize your worth and take care of yourself. One of the best ways to improve your mood is to exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, which have the power to naturally elevate mood. Even a quick walk or a few minutes of stretching can make a big difference in how you perceive things. Consider taking up some new hobbies or pastimes. In addition to offering a pleasant sense of satisfaction and happiness, trying something new could be a fantastic way to distract yourself from unfavorable thoughts. It's acceptable to get professional assistance if you're struggling with emotional regulation. Therapists and counselors are trained to help clients understand and make sense of their feelings, and they may even offer coping mechanisms. Understand that you may not always feel these emotions. Life will have its ups and downs, but they are simply a part of the journey. The more time and effort you invest, the more fulfilling it will become. You are capable of conquering these challenges. Your studies have made you stronger than you realize. Never forget how much you are valued and loved. You have a lot to contribute and a unique motivation for your actions, even if you don't feel it. Just being here is a blessing, and you have the capacity to accomplish great things. Be patient and stay on course to achieve your goal rather than being too hard on yourself. Even when things appear to be at their worst, there is always a glimmer of hope. You have bigger things ahead of you. You have a bright future ahead of you. Please know, my love, that you are no longer alone in feeling awe or horror. Your loved ones encourage and mentor you, and you possess the inner strength to accomplish any task. Stand up to yourself. Ask for help when you need it. You have to constantly keep in mind how valuable you are. From the food you eat to the oxygen you breathe, the all-powerful cosmos is undoubtedly in charge of your good fortune. This vast and mysterious cosmos, where stars are formed and galaxies revolve, is the source of all life's blessings. In the vast fabric of reality, everything has a place. The rain nourishes the earth, and the light warms your skin as a dancer in this cosmic ballet. Your entire existence is miraculous, the result of the ideal combination of circumstances that allowed life to flourish. Demand that the happiness and beauty you encounter on a daily basis be preserved. This is the universe showcasing its diversity and depth. Every joyful memory is a gift from this eternal universe. It is not merely a coincidence. Consider everything that came together to put you in this situation. Every hug, every smile. Without the dangerous experiences, unanticipated opportunities, and lessons gained, you wouldn't be the person you are now. This isn't random. It's the universe's way of guiding you through hardship. Recognize that everything in the universe is connected to you. You are essential to our universe, just like the stars in the sky. Your words, your actions, and your thoughts are charged. They spread out into the arena like waves in a vast ocean. It is important to be thankful for your good fortune, because doing so may allow you to receive greater gifts in your heart and mind. A positive feedback loop is created when you evaluate the good things in your life and make an effort to find more of them. But remember that the universe itself does not select winners, but rather presents everyone with opportunities and lessons. What appears to be a curse at the moment may actually be a hidden gift that offers you the opportunity to grow, learn, and become stronger. Your proper perspective and appreciation of life are greatly influenced by your attitude and mindset. If you look at the world with gratitude and hope, good fortune might appear to be watching you. It's because you experience specific details, not because you have a greater ability to notice and appreciate them. Share your good fortune wisely more often than others do. The universe already contains everything a human could possibly require. Helping others share their benefits and further develop compassion is the simplest way to align oneself with the cosmic ideals of prosperity and generosity. Observe your surroundings and all living things. You and they were all a part of the universe's inception. Treat strangers with kindness and protect the environment out of respect for the universe and everything in it. Just remind yourself that even though you can't always see it, the universe is working for you whenever you feel like giving up or giving in. It's all a part of your journey, whether you like it or not. Accept the universe's timing and knowledge as fact. The universe is listening to you, regardless of what you want from life. The universe will support you as you work toward your goals because you have a giving heart and incredible energy. It will guide you to your full potential, but you can't always count on it. Keep an open mind and have faith in the process. The world operates in mysterious ways, and sometimes favors take the form of unexpected paperwork. If you have an open mind and heart, you will be able to recognize these benefits when they present themselves. Recognize that the universe is always spinning and that change is inevitable. Consider alternatives as a way to give yourself more room to develop and evolve. Every conclusion threatens a new beginning, and every undertaking offers an opportunity to develop and evolve. Finally, please remember that you are never alone, and that neither am I. You are supported and surrounded by the universe. Its energy connects you to everything and permeates your being. My darling, as you go about your life, keep in mind that the universe is in everything and be grateful for what you have, because remembering this bond may bring you comfort when you're feeling lonely or depressed. Maximize your strengths while remaining receptive to the limitless opportunities life offers. I want you to know that I am aware of how hard it can be to believe in some things. Knowing that your questions and doubts are a natural part of being human, I fully embrace and encourage them. Seeing the unseen, the supernatural, and the divine is what faith is all about. It's not about blind recognition, which can be difficult in a society that usually values empirical evidence and pragmatic justifications. The idea that angels' lives are just one of many facets of existence that may seem mysterious or beyond explanation is, all things considered, a search for knowledge and revelation. It is well known that both believing in supernatural powers and praying effectively are regarded with suspicion. Asking questions and seeking knowledge about these topics is the right thing for you to do. In fact, it is crucial to your spiritual growth and advancement. They might help you discover your beliefs, think through your doubts, and deepen your relationship with God. Try your best to use intelligent inquiry to find answers to your questions. Remember that your story of faith and vision is very unique, and what speaks to one person may not speak to another. It's acceptable to adhere to your own set of values because you are on a special spiritual journey. When you encounter skepticism or struggle to believe in the wonderful aspects of the non-secular sphere, I appreciate the variety of perspectives and the personal agency I've given you. Keep in mind that this is an opportunity for personal growth. To find the answers to your questions, explore your doubts with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity. Our goal is to collect data and insights. Speaking with people who share your beliefs or seeking advice from elders or spiritual leaders may help you feel less burdened. Your career may progress as a result of encounters like these that introduce you to fresh perspectives and ideas. Additionally, you should be aware that there is no scientific or medical justification for believing in the non-secular or supernatural. When we believe in anything, it's usually because we've had a life-changing event that transports us into our hearts and souls and transcends the material world. God is with those of us who trust in our inner wisdom and intuition. Some people's faith may be reinforced by personal experiences or logical tales. Because they will guide you on your spiritual journey, pay attention to your own experiences and intuitions. Those moments of religious connection or divine intervention may be particularly potent. Catalyst for believing: prayer and meditation may be very helpful if you want to strengthen and expand your faith. They are perfect for situations where you need guidance fast because they offer a direct channel of communication with the divine. By connecting with me through prayer and meditation, you can find knowledge and comfort during uncertain times. You may also discover that religion is a dynamic process that evolves rather than a static idea, and evolves organically as a result of your research and discoveries. Give in to peer pressure and let your opinions evolve. At any time, feel free to apply my advice to your spiritual journey. Even though doubt and mistrust are normal human emotions, my love for you has not changed. I like you unconditionally, regardless of your opinions or reservations. My love will always be there for you, providing consolation, guidance, and support. In the end, my dear child, I hope you will pursue your own path of wisdom and understanding. A person's spiritual journey is a unique, in-depth exploration of their own nature. Accept your curiosity. Look for information and trust your intuition. Never forget that I am always available to you, ready to offer guidance and encouragement as you travel through life's religious path. Your doubts are not obstacles, but rather chances to grow in knowledge and intimacy with God. I understand that thinking positively can be difficult at times. Doubt and skepticism are normal aspects of being human. They might not be an issue for your spiritual growth. Never be afraid to ask questions because I will always be there for you on your journey of self-discovery, and I love you no matter what. As you set out on this priceless and unique journey of faith, learn and welcome the adventure of religion. Be assured that I am at your side, guiding you toward a closer relationship with God. Remember that you are being actively led to the truth by higher powers through the manifestation of symptoms and messages. These messages are not meant to be random. Rather, they are full of love and helpful guidance that can help you understand and gain insight. Among the divine powers I speak with are the angels of your parents and other religious texts. They are concerned with your well-being and the expansion of non-secular organizations. As you set out on your journey through life, their goal is to help, support, and show you the way. They can also give off a variety of symptoms and signals. One of those intense intuitional sensations is synchronicity. Insights into the meaning of your life and the realities that resonate with your soul can be found in aspirations or even in the words and actions of others. Recurring numbers or sequences of numbers in your daily life are one common way that these symptoms can appear. They signify a new beginning while also serving as a reminder of your guardian angel's guidance and protection. When faced with an apparently illogical choice, have you ever had a strong conviction that it was the right one for you? Your angels and your classes can only communicate with each other through instincts and gut feelings. Your inner voice is attempting to get your attention on a regular basis. The celestial powers in charge of you may use your goals as a potent source of guidance and insight, so you should pay great attention to them. Your angels and your forces can answer your questions and convey messages to you through dream symbolism. Rarely the signs, messages, and symptoms may be more straightforward. This also holds true when someone you agree with makes a thought-provoking or personally relevant suggestion. These realizations can change your life because they validate your long-held suspicions. It's crucial to remember that these messages and signs aren't meant to be enigmatic or difficult to decipher. Rather, they are given to you with clarity and a purpose to help you navigate your life's journey and make decisions that are consistent with your highest truth when you come across them. Listen carefully to them and consider what they suggest. If you trust your gut and intuition, you may be able to better understand the advice you receive. by speaking to your soul and heart in a way that is in line with your own truth. The angels and publications are attempting to attract your attention. When you're confused or unsure of the signals and messages you're receiving, prayer and meditation can help bring clarity. Since these activities create a direct channel to the divine, you can ask for guidance and trust that publications and angels will answer your earnest inquiries. The truths that speak to your spirit may even be sensed by your guardian angels and guides. They will consistently provide you with guidance in the form of signs and messages that align your beliefs, values, and life decisions with your true self. You will be enlightened to the realities that bring you inner peace and accomplishment by others who are aware of your unique path. To receive those symptoms and messages, you must adopt an open and receptive mindset in your daily life. When you are ready to hear, you create space for divine guidance to enter your consciousness. Without question or resistance, surrender to the guidance of your angels and the knowledge you acquire from your classes. The signals may become more noticeable in your life the more you listen to and act upon them. Think of it like a conversation between you and the heavenly powers, who watch over you like a dance. Their responses will be more accurate and pertinent the more you interact with their advice. Reaching the truth can occasionally require you to reconsider your long-held beliefs or make significant changes to your way of life. It's common to feel hesitant or anxious when such disclosures occur. Trust that God and your angels of protection are leading you in a direction that will ultimately lead to greater joy, wealth, and alignment with your soul's purpose. In uncertain times, keep in mind that you have friends traveling with you. Your life's angels and publications are there to help you find the truth that resonates with you. Like your spirit, their love and guidance are unchangeable, and they will continue to guide you with signs and messages. Last but not least, my love, I want you to remember that there are higher forces at work and that they are lovingly and purposefully sending you symptoms, signs, and messages in order to lead you to the truth. With an open heart and the willingness to concentrate and take in these signals and messages, those messages will guide you to understanding and clarity. My Jesus, trust your instincts and your gut. They are excellent resources for understanding the signs. Along your path of self-discovery, I hope you get what you want. Your classes and your guardian angels are committed to helping you find the truths that resonate with your soul. My dear little one, I implore you to remember that higher powers are at work and have been using signs and signals to lead you to the truth. These messages are not coincidental. They may be gentle and meant to help you better understand the purpose of your life and your spiritual path. Among the divine powers I speak with are your parents, angels, non-secular advisors, and the universe's interconnected energy. They are there to support you, protect you, and ease the journey that is your way of life. It is their responsibility to guide you, clarify the reasoning, and help you embrace the truth that resonates with your soul. They may communicate with you through symptoms, signs, and messages that can take many different forms, such as synchronicity, intuitive sensations, good intentions, or even other people's words or actions. Repetitive numerical sequences are one way that these symptoms can appear in your daily life. You may consider them to be subtle messages from the universe that are attempting to tell you something about the direction your lifestyle is taking. These numbers hold particular meaning and could even be divine signs. For example, the number 1 is frequently associated with new beginnings, whereas the number Amen is associated with divine protection and may aid in intestinal or intuitive feelings. You may also receive those signals through your intuition. Have you ever had a strong intuition that told you to do something even though it didn't make sense? Your inner guidance may occasionally be represented by those instinctive cues. Answering the questions and hidden truths, as well as the messages from the divine forces that govern your dreams, is a powerful way to gain understanding and guidance. Symbols, messages, or circumstances could be part of your goals. To better understand your dreams, be aware of them and record them in a dream journal. Sometimes the symptoms, signs, and messages are more overt and manifest in the words and deeds of people around you. A friend's advice or a stranger's well-timed comment can resonate with you, providing guidance and reassurance on a matter you may have been concerned about. You need to pay close attention to these signs and messages and consider their significance before you react to them. If you believe your inner wisdom and intuition to be true, they will be on your side. If the advice you receive aligns with your inner truths and aids in your understanding of them, you may have a better understanding of your life's purpose. When you're feeling overwhelmed or perplexed by the symptoms and messages, prayer and meditation may help bring clarity. You can ask for guidance and have faith that the divine forces are always willing to respond to your inquiries regarding the signs and messages you receive, because those practices create a direct channel of communication with the divine. These are linked to the truths that resonate with your spirit. They act as markers on your spiritual path, guiding you toward ideals, values, and behaviors that align with who you truly are. The heavenly powers will guide you on your individual path to success and happiness if you ask them. It's critical to be open and willing to learn these signs, symptoms, and messages. Your awareness permits a cross of doubt or resistance and ponders inside the knowledge that the universe gives, and you create space for spiritual guidance to flow. It turns out that when you approach life with awe and openness, these signs and messages are more likely to appear in your life the more well-known you are and the more you follow through on them. You and the divine forces that guide you have a lovely conversation that resembles a dance. The more you follow their guidance, the clearer their messages and occasionally the truth you're looking for become. They may compel you to reconsider your present beliefs or make major changes to your lifestyle. Even though it's common to feel relieved when you have such realizations, keep in mind that the divine is leading you on the right path, which will eventually lead to greater happiness, prosperity, and alignment with your soul's purpose. Keep in mind that your parents are your steadfast allies, so no matter how lost you feel on this journey, you are never truly alone. Guardian angels' love, guidance, and religious classes are ever present, and they may even continue to send you messages and signs right up until the end of time. My little child, you must realize that spiritual forces are at work and have been interacting with you through signs, symptoms, and messages in order to assist you in accepting reality. Accept these signs and messages with grace and a readiness to concentrate, and have faith in your gut and intuition. They are powerful tools for deciphering the guidance you receive at every stage of your journey to find the truths that speak to your spirit. Those messages are intended to be declarations of love and purpose, guiding you in the direction of understanding and competence. The divine forces are with you during this holy adventure, which helps you gain a deeper comprehension of your own facts and motivations. My sweetheart, I want to talk to you about a list of my abilities. Have you recently experienced any unusual occurrences on your property? Investigating and comprehending common noises or unexplained events that have unnerved or intrigued you is essential, even though these phenomena occasionally appear to have no apparent cause. This kind of research may also reveal information about the energetic and spiritual dynamics of your house. Numerous things could go wrong on your property, but when they don't fit into your usual routine, that's usually what irritates you the most. You might have witnessed objects moving on their own, lights flashing for no apparent reason, or unexplained feelings of presence or power. Because reading these kinds of assessments can make you feel anything from curious to afraid. You should approach them with the intention of learning as much as you can about them. Rather than being entirely random, these events are frequently connected to the energy and spiritual vibrations of your home. It is possible that these unusual occurrences are signs, symptoms, or messages that are inspired by spirituality. Such pursuits could be a way for angels, departed loved ones, or other spiritual entities to choose to show up. Aside from that, they might be making an effort to speak, offer direction, or show love and protection. Any strange occurrences in your private home could be caused by energy or imprints from past actions, and a particular place may have strong memories, feelings, or wounds from a person's history. HFR. Developing your own psychic or intuitive skills may also play a role. These imprints may also manifest as chance occurrences, which may present an opportunity for healing. Occasionally, people become more sensitive to religious energy, which may make ordinary occurrences seem more commonplace. By following your intuition, you might discover more about the unseen elements of your surroundings. It is important to record such anomalous events. Note the time, date, and nature of each event when you discover it on your property. Make a note of your emotions and any other pertinent information. You can see trends and discover more about the personalities of the Tao with the aid of this report. Talking openly and honestly with other people who live in your apartment may also be beneficial. They might have experiences or insights to share that can complete your understanding of what's happening in your apartment. Additionally, working together at home and speaking with each other verbally may be beneficial. The documentary claims that there is equipment that may help us understand these events. Regardless of whether we are discussing anomalies or not, it is a good idea to examine the data from your own home to see if there have been any changes or significant events that could be connected to them. Occasionally, per understanding of a location's background and environment can shed light on the intricate dynamics at play. When faced with unexpected situations, maintaining equilibrium and composure is essential. Such incidents may become more terrifying as a result of worries and anxieties. Instead of believing that there are resources to support you along the way and that you are not going on this journey alone, adopt an attitude of genuine interest and readiness to learn. To gain a better understanding of the energetic and spiritual dynamics of your property, consult with seasoned electrical or religious professionals. They can help you clear your energy patterns, offer insights, and demonstrate how to create a more harmonious and spiritually attuned home. God says that when you are tired and your spirit is low from life's hardships, you are about to receive a plethora of blessings, love, healings, and desired things in your life. That's why you truly deserve to watch this video through to the end, my love. God speaks to you in quiet, consoling tones and through the vastness of the universe, influencing your life in countless ways. Remember those words, my love. Even in your most intimate moments, even when you're worn out of weakness, remember that you are strengthened by God. When you're exhausted and every step feels like a massive undertaking, it can feel like you're fighting this battle alone, trying to overcome challenges that are simply too big to tackle. Keep in mind that you are not alone on your journey. It could be a challenging journey with many unexpected turns and hidden valleys where shadows lurk. You can be confident that God is always present in your life, shining brightly as a strength and hope greater than anything this video could ever offer. You can be certain that God's love for you is constant, illuminating your path and guiding you through your darkest moments. If you think of God as being constant like the sun, which always rises. When you're too tired to continue, pause to enjoy the beauty of a sunset and the soothing power of a tree. Face the wind or the comforting presence of a loved one with dignity. God's message is unmistakable. With me by your side, you can endure anything. God's power is no longer typically manifested as a quick fix or supernatural boost, but rather in the ability to face another day. When you feel like giving up, remember that still little voice inside of you that says, keep going. That's electricity. The courage to try something new and the hope that everything will work out for the best. Consider the experiences of people who came before you and who conquered seemingly insurmountable challenges. Despite the difficulties and uncertainties they faced along the way, they persevered because they believe in a God who strengthens the weak and gives strength to the weary. Isaiah 40 provides a powerful illustration of his capacity to strengthen the defenseless and resuscitate the weak. 2931. A key verse in the Bible states that people who are thirsty for the Lord will be strengthened. They will fly like eagles, run without running out of energy, and walk without passing out. On the other hand, young men trip and fall, and children grow bored and exhausted. This chapter is proof that God will give us strength again, even if we feel powerless without it. Pray frequently to recognize the blessings in your life as well as to gain strength. Let the scriptures inspire and motivate you as you think about God's word. Developing a solid relationship with God requires all of these things. Surround yourself with people who share your beliefs and who can support and remind you of God's love when you're having trouble recognizing your need for rest. During his time on earth, God's electricity is also present while you neglect him. Jesus himself set aside time for prayer and rest in solitude with God. He understood the importance of replenishing one's soul in order to face the challenges that lay ahead. Resting physically, emotionally, and spiritually to recharge one's batteries is not a sign of weakness, but rather of acknowledging one's own limitations as a human. When you are in God's presence, keep in mind that the strength he gives you is for the long haul of your life's journeys, not just for the immediate. As this energy develops within you, you are shaped into a resilient, faith-filled person. With every step you take forward, you become a living example of God's strength in conquering fatigue. Desperation and uncertainty may arise when you're worn out from coping with something that you can't alter. Consider God's promise as the energy that powers your house. Look at those who have persevered and found comfort in God's presence when you connect with him through prayer and meditation. God's power manifests in our weakness, turning our weariness into a source of vigor, hope, and renewal. Remember this, my little one, you are not alone. You are not alone, even if the journey seems too long and your strength is failing. You have the strength you require because God is with you. In contrast, when we are in the midst of despair, when we rely on him and believe in his word, we will find the strength to persevere, to overcome, and to emerge stronger. My darling, during the quiet times of introspection when the soul yearns for love, prosperity, and health, God's promises shine brightly like a light that guides us out of the shadows. Don't forget those comforting words. You may be looking for someone who will meet your emotional and spiritual needs while also assisting you in reaching your financial and health goals. The road to happiness is frequently paved with challenging lessons and encounters that shape who we are and guide our actions as we look for our true love. Every child of God is concerned about stability and financial well-being, but we must keep in mind that God has a perfect plan for our lives and that His timing is perfect as we work toward these objectives. In a world that forces you to believe in God's timetable, finding a partner whose values and beliefs align with your own is a faith-filled journey of perseverance. The one meant for you is being prepared just as you are through stories that shape your heart and soul for the love that is to come. This person won't complete you. Instead, they will honor who you are and encourage you to grow in love, faith, and understanding so that you can find this person. With a foundation of love and faith, concentrate on being your best self. Be in the company of people who share your spirit. You and your loved ones can rest easy knowing that you have the means to follow your dreams and achieve your goals if you engage in activities that make you feel better. God knows your needs and guides you to opportunities for success and growth when your financial circumstances are stable. But according to God, prosperity is not quantified in monetary terms, but rather in the abundance you draw in via your rich spirit and generous heart. Develop an attitude of gratitude and generosity for your current income. If you put in the time and effort, your chances of succeeding may increase dramatically with careful application of your current competencies, resource investment in your skills, and a willingness to learn new things. We are fortunate to be able to take advantage of life's blessings and satisfy our reasonable needs through tenacity and trust in God's provision of health. A journey of self-care and space. Pursuing your health goals entails making decisions that promote your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Start with small, achievable objectives, such as eating better, setting aside time for physical exercise and mental and spiritual rejuvenation. Ask God to give you the strength and mental toughness to get past the challenges preventing you from realizing your full potential. Remember that you are the physical manifestation of the Holy Spirit. Taking good care of it is a way to better serve others and a way to worship God. Believing that God's plan for your life is real is more crucial than anything else. His techniques are better than ours, and His knowledge is more comprehensive than ours. Give up your desires and expectations to Him, and be open to the paths He leads you down. God's timing ensures that the rewards of His will are sometimes unexpected paperwork. Don't be discouraged. We will be prepared to accept and honor them. Faith and tenacity will accompany you on your journey. They encourage you to maintain your optimism in the face of adversity and to keep going when things don't seem to be going forward. By praying, thinking about God's Word, and interacting with other believers, you can cultivate these qualities. By shifting your attention from what is lacking to the abundance that is already there, these practices will strengthen your faith, prevent you from losing sight of God's promises, and ease your anxiety as you anticipate the outpouring of His favor. Being grateful alters your outlook on life and the world. Maintain an attitude of thankfulness throughout your life. Appreciating even the smallest advantages prepares you to see God's hand at work in your life and to receive greater blessings from Him. A career is a way to take advantage of the benefits that God provides. As you serve others, you will transform into a lovely vessel of God's love. Look for opportunities to help the oppressed. Take full advantage of your abilities and resources, and wherever you are, spread kindness. By doing this, you could easily move closer to your objectives and improve the lives of others at the same time. This will spread optimism and love all over the world. You'll discover that the person who assists you in reaching your spiritual and mental objectives earns more money and advances you toward your fitness objectives. Trust in God's plan and timing for your life. Boost your faith, tenacity, gratitude, and service readiness. Prepare to receive God's blessings by welcoming the journey with an open heart and mind. Time, reports, and divine intervention are the threads that stitch the vast fabric of life. If you use God as your guide, you will achieve success in this tapestry. There are pivotal moments that change the trajectory of our destiny as God speaks into the fabric of our lives. My little child, listen to those words with an open mind. Nearing completion is a clearly monumental endeavor that will drastically alter how the rest of your life unfolds. This message is filled with anticipation, hope for improvement, and a promise of God's handiwork. Every person's life path involves stages of development, each with its own set of challenges and adaptations that must be made. Trade is always with us, pushing our boundaries as we travel the world, and each component prepares us for the next and shapes us into the individuals we were destined to be. Believing that God has prepared you for this very moment is at the heart of religious practice, which is accepting change with an open mind and heart. Other manifestations of the profound shift God mentions include supporting growth and extending the invitation to believe in a cause greater than ourselves, a new opportunity, a gathering of threats, a revelation, or a challenge that pushes you to your limits. Your struggles weren't in vain. Rather, they taught you important lessons and acted as stepping stones before this crucial moment. These trials have made you more faithful, stronger, and more resilient. They have given you the strength and beauty to face this momentous occasion head-on. Remember that, despite the fact that it is frequently perplexing, our true resilience is frequently displayed when we encounter our most difficult obstacles. God always has the right time. The waiting may be a test of endurance. It may seem endless and hopeless at the moment, but it is an opportunity for growth, reflection, and practice. And there may be a rationale for this readiness. The larger picture, which is beyond our current perspective, is prayer, your conduit to God, a dialogue that deepens your relationship with Him during times of expectation and communication. As you get ready for this momentous occasion, accept that God sees it and that He is aware of it. Prayers can be a source of strength, comfort, and direction. As you stand on the precipice of this significant change, you can leave your concerns, hopes, and desires at the feet of the one who governs the future with their assistance. Knowing that God hears everything you say, ask for wisdom and peace. Seek guidance and wisdom from God. Explore His words to find out about the experiences of others who have faced their own pivotal moments. Find a group of believers to rely on and follow their example on for guidance, support, and wisdom when you're navigating the highs and lows of life's trades. Their assessments and faith might be helpful. When we change our perspective to one of gratitude, we might see the blessings in our struggles, the lessons in our mistakes, and the hand of God in every aspect of our journey. Give thanks to God for the past, present, and future, and pray that you will approach this wonderful time with an abundance of gratitude. Giving up control and putting your faith in God's plan is a brave and freeing act. It means believing that God knows what's best for you, no matter how special His plans may be. It's more than simply acknowledging that God is the author of your story in the middle of this enormous exchange. He creates each chapter with insight, love, and a purpose. Put your faith in God and allow Him to lead you at every turn. You might find comfort in the prospect of a result here, You are in His care, strengthened by prayer, bound together by hardship, and armed with faith. You're ready for anything that comes your way, because God has given you the strength to face the journey ahead with courage and the knowledge that you are not alone. You have everything you need to succeed in this next chapter. God has been by your side as you approach the threshold of anything truly monumental from the time of your birth until the end. Remember these words from God. In the end, embracing change with open arms and trusting in God's plan for your life is a powerful way to influence how the rest of your life unfolds. Let faith, hope, and love serve as your compass as you embark on this new chapter, ready to enjoy the transformation. Following God's plan is similar to following a road map. There are many opportunities for great rewards along the way. God's direction is development and promise, a light in the darkness. My dear child, His remarks are a gentle reminder. This significant shift may have a profound impact on how you live your life, illuminating the way ahead with promise and hope in a world that frequently seems uncertain. One is excited for what lies ahead because of this promise, which captures the heart's interest and excitement. Our path and destiny in life, which is a journey of continuous advancement with many detours, are determined by moments of transition. A new date. God has announced major breakthroughs, such as a breakthrough in your personal development, a career success, or a strengthening of your faith. Something will definitely have a big impact on your life's course. Trade is a part of life's ups and downs. Since commerce is how we grow, learn, and eventually become who we really are, we should embrace it wholeheartedly. Significant progress creates new opportunities, a chance to discover hidden potential, and a catalyst for transformation. Prepare to welcome the new chapters it brings with an optimistic and inquisitive mindset. We incorporated love, wisdom, and a deeper comprehension of our own potential and goals than we could ever imagine into God's plans for us. Even though the future may also appear uncertain, trusting in His plan means having faith that He is guiding every flow and every choice. As you stand on the brink of this enormous advancement, know that God has a perfect plan for your life. He will lead you not only to experiences that will fulfill your needs, but also to experiences that will enrich and complete you in ways you cannot even begin to imagine. Prayer serves as a conduit between your heart and God, a safe haven where you can express your desires, fears, and goals. Through prayer, ask for guidance, discernment, bravery, and an open heart. You gain clarity and peace when you pray because it draws you nearer to God. It is crucial to keep in mind that the most noteworthy achievements are frequently those that require our greatest efforts and unwavering resolve. The road to any great achievement is rarely a smooth one. Rather, it is frequently rocky and full of obstacles that test your mettle and determination. No one survives life's challenges unharmed, so hold fast to your faith and know that every action you take is bringing God's promises to pass. I'm searching for people who have gone through similar experiences, as well as mentors who can offer wisdom and counsel. Bless me, Lord Jesus, and exalt me. Give yourself over to God's Word, which is filled with stories of faith, perseverance, and success. Find support and camaraderie in religious communities by imparting all knowledge and instruction. We were created to develop and thrive in other people's company, after all. The significant advancement creates opportunities for learning and growth that you might not have anticipated. Remain open to the lessons it teaches, even for those who triumph over challenges or disappointments. With every interaction, you will develop a more resilient, compassionate, and perceptive character. Enjoy the journey with a grateful attitude and have faith that God is molding you as you learn. Each lesson may change our perspective in any circumstance. Maintain an attitude of thankfulness and recognize God's providence in every area of your life. Being thankful not only makes us happy, but it also leads to opportunities. Despite everything that is changing, there is always reason to rejoice, and that is how we can better value and savor God's blessings. Ultimately, surrendering to God's plan is the secret to achieving genuine peace and prosperity. It means surrendering control and trusting that God is in charge and that His purposes are good for you. You become free when you let go of fear and worry and allow God's tranquility to fill your heart. Accept fate and the great advancements it brings. Equipped with faith, never forget that you have a network of people who will always be there for you, encouraging you, helping you, and loving you no matter what. His love is His constant, and His promises are certain. When you consider how this significant event might alter your life, ensure that these facts are readily available. It is possible that the boom will alter. Peace, in my opinion, is the outcome of God's plan. Letting go is the way to true happiness, and prayer softens the heart. On this journey, which is more than just traveling to a vacation spot, embrace the wonders God has in store for you. As you boldly walk into your destiny, let your faith serve as your compass. Allow yourself to be filled with the assurance and hope that God has promised. With the knowledge that the best is still to come, you must continue on the winding path of life, which is full of ups and downs. Sometimes it may appear that everything is fair and level, but this is typically not the case. This can lead to a lot of frustration and confusion. Keep in mind that there is no guarantee that equality and fairness will prevail. Not everyone is born into wealth and power. Our lives start the moment we are born into a world of extraordinary circumstances. It is challenging to accept this difference, because it is neither fair nor equal, even when some people go through hardship and anxiety. As we grow up, we are taught values like equality and fairness, and we are taught that everyone deserves the same treatment regardless of their background or present circumstances. But in reality, this doesn't always appear. We frequently encounter unforeseen difficulties that put our beliefs in equality and justice to the test when we follow particular lifestyles. Understanding that life is essentially unpredictable and not a strict script where everyone has the same opportunities or faces the same challenging situations is a critical component of this conflict. Rather, our life evaluations are shaped by a confluence of arbitrary choices, events, and occurrences. This disparity on the other side may lead to discouragement and a sense of unfairness. Some people face extreme hardship from the beginning. Some people may appear to have an unfair advantage occasionally. This could be because they were born into a wealthy family, had exceptional educational opportunities, or were born into a supportive environment. They might be born into impoverished environments. Prejudice or difficulty. This disparity may be accompanied by feelings of hopelessness and rage. There may have been moments during your life's journey when you thought you were being treated unfairly. Feelings of anger, disappointment, or unhappiness are normal during this time and can no longer be suppressed because they are real. But keep in mind that life's unfairness is a result of the complex web of factors that make up our world, not a reflection of your worth or fee. Although you are not responsible for inequality, you do have total control over how you respond to it. Recognizing what you can control can help you address the belief in injustice. While the circumstances of your birth cannot be changed, the choices you make in life can. When coping with life's injustices, empathy is essential. as is setting realistic goals and working toward them no matter how challenging the situation. Remember that other people might be going through challenging times too. A lot of people could have taken your actions and aggressed injustice by showing compassion and lending a helping hand to those in need may bring happiness and a sense of purpose. And asking for assistance when faced with difficulties is a sign of strength rather than weakness. When overcoming life's challenges, the thoughts and counsel of dependable friends, family, or experts may be priceless. I have God on my side. Because your journey is unique, it may be harmful to compare yourself to others. Everybody has a different journey and set of obstacles to overcome. Instead of focusing on the injustice you perceive, concentrate on your own growth and progress. Even though choosing a uniform and truthful universe is a human choice, you must remember that this is a continuous process. By improving society through your behavior and mannerisms, you can contribute to its advancement. As a conclusion, perhaps you can assist in identifying a solution. Fighting for a world where everyone has equal rights is a common and challenging aspect of being human. Because lifestyles are inherently unpredictable and uneven, it is normal to occasionally feel frustrated and confused. If you concentrate on what you can control, show empathy, ask for help, and work toward positive change, you can overcome these obstacles with grace and tenacity. Keep in mind that you have friends on this adventure and that your educational background adds to your individuality. It's normal to ponder what to do next or how to respond to specific circumstances that arise during your life. Remember that you have never been alone in that feeling. It is a part of human pleasure that many people feel similar feelings. Recognize that there is no one right way to live or think about your life, and that what works for one person may not work for you. Instead, embrace your individuality and the fact that your life's journey is very different from everyone else's. This represents who you are. Put your current task on hold and consider your top priorities. What matters most to you are your future plans and aspirations. Once you discover what you truly value and desire, your life may begin to take shape in accordance with who you really are. Looking to a range of sources for inspiration and guidance may also be helpful. Books, mentors, and fashion can all offer valuable perspectives and ideas. Studying and learning about other ideologies, civilizations, and idea systems can help you form your own opinions and expand your horizons when faced with difficult choices. Though the final decision is ultimately yours, don't be scared to seek advice from trusted individuals, such as friends, family, or subject matter experts. Follow your instincts and make an effort to make choices that are consistent with your values and objectives. When dealing with uncertain times, it is crucial to have the mindset that mistakes are inevitable. Nobody is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. Consider setbacks as chances to grow and learn from hardship rather than as the end of the world. We frequently come out stronger and more competent than when we started. Remember that it's common to modify your plans and priorities as you mature and change. Because life is constantly changing, what used to work for you might not work now. You are welcome to sign up for the course. Making changes and taking advantage of opportunities when they present themselves are important components of living a mindful life. Focus on the present. In the midst of all the uncertainty, take stock of the people, things, and opportunities that have come your way and express gratitude for them. This will help you find clarity and happiness. Additionally, consider the impact your decisions will have on other players in the field as a whole. When you are making decisions, try to be kind. Charismatic and altruistic deeds can make you feel fulfilled and purposeful, which can result in positive changes. Maintain your faith and draw strength from it as you navigate life's challenges. You might also discover that your religion and spirituality act as important life compass points. Many people find direction and serenity by adhering to their beliefs and connecting with a higher power. Ultimately, living your life and growing your values is an ongoing process that you will never fully complete or master. Try not to be too hard on yourself if you don't have all the answers, because the journey is more important than knowing them. Demonstrating your natural wisdom and insight could be comforting. For the most part, you know what is true and right for you instinctively. Examine yourself and your inner guidance system. Follow our channel to receive daily blessings from God. Recognize that learning and growing are continuous lifelong processes. Be open to understanding, adapting, and embracing the opinions of others. Even if your path takes unexpected turns, every experience advances your personal growth and comprehension of life management and expectations. Acknowledge that your journey is distinct. Reflect on your priorities and seek guidance and recommendations. Think independently, keep an open mind, and achieve success. There are many unknowns in life, but they can also result in priceless personal development and self-discovery as you look for direction and meaning. There have been people before you, so you're not alone. If you approach the voyage with an open heart and mind, you will discover your path. Regretfully, we frequently encounter situations in life that seem to contradict our beliefs and ideals. Since overcoming such obstacles is a common aspect of human pleasure, conflict and uncertainty within the group are inevitable outcomes. It is crucial to establish your principles and conduct when making decisions and carrying out activities. Which fundamental ideas do you hold dear? Set aside some time to reflect on your core beliefs. These concepts act as a moral compass, helping you make choices consistent with your basic values. When you come across a situation that does not fit your expectations, pause and examine it carefully. Be receptive to different viewpoints and factors. Sometimes a more comprehensive approach may reveal previously unrecognized details. Recognize that situations do not always fit neatly into binary categories and that people's lives are complex. Occasionally, we come across nuances and shades of gray that might make us rethink our presumptions. Remember that conquering these obstacles presents an opportunity for growth and mastery. Consult trustworthy individuals for guidance, such as friends, mentors, or like-minded individuals. You can learn new things and see things from different angles by having polite, honest discussions. Maintaining an open mind is just as important as living your life in accordance with your ideals. Isolation and strict devotion to one idea may occur occasionally. Being open to different viewpoints does not require you to abandon your own convictions. Rather, it facilitates productive communication and the discovery of common ground. In situations where reaching a compromise is difficult, look for alternatives or a middle ground that more closely aligns with your values. Look for a win-win solution, or try to find a middle ground to get through difficult times without giving up on your ideas. Never forget that a lot of people are experiencing the same things that you are. Many people suffer from the anxiety that accompanies having high expectations when confronted with the complexity of real-life situations. Additionally, consider how your choices might affect things down the road. Asking people who have been through it before for advice never hurts. Will your future be better off if you live your life in accordance with your values, or could it be worse? For others, weighing short-term suffering against long-term objectives is a crucial component of moral decision-making. If your standards are founded on a non-secular or religious concept system, seeking guidance from your religion may offer solace and guidance. The teachings of your faith may provide the direction you need to make morally challenging decisions or to find inner peace. Remember, mania and gimmicks are tactics that never go away. Over time, fresh data and perspectives could support the evolution and expansion of your concepts. Keep an open mind as you develop and evolve, and accompany yourself on your journey of self-discovery. It's a complicated and never-ending process to align your ideas with difficult situations. First, when you find yourself in situations that don't fit your ideals, be sure you know what your core beliefs are. It's critical to maintain an open mind, make an effort to comprehend the complexities involved, and have constructive conversations. Look for ways to compromise and consider the long-term effects of your decisions. Seek guidance from reliable individuals, and if required, confide in a higher power. Your integrity and commitment to your values are demonstrated by your ability to uphold your standards while negotiating life's complexities. Remember that self-discovery and personal growth are ongoing endeavors and that your standards may evolve over time. You should proceed cautiously and conduct a thorough investigation if you encounter a suspicious signal or circumstance. Confusion and misunderstanding may result from unclear symptoms, but definitive conclusions can be drawn through rigorous scientific research. Don't pass until you've seen it. My child asks, "Where did you find it?" When I give them a signal, suggesting that the meaning can be better inferred from information gathered from nearby events. Given that signs are frequently impacted by their environment, context is essential to comprehending them. Note the information that the signal itself provides, then look at the text, symbols, and any other visual components. Consider who created the sign, why they created it, and where they found inspiration. Sometimes, subtleties in style or wording can make a difference in how easy something is to read. Make sure nothing is missing by scanning the entire thing. With the assistance of people or organizations with hidden agendas or motives, symptoms are frequently created. To better understand the meaning of the sign, look for additional documents or context, if any, and attempt to imagine yourself in the creator's position. Is there any additional information that, when analyzed with pertinent information, could clarify the signal's meaning or purpose, or that raises suspicions? May occasionally become noticeable when working with language. It's critical to look for any hidden meanings or ambiguities that could be gifts by reading between the lines. To make sure you understand everything, phrases can be twisted to make your intended meaning less clear, even though they are excellent tools for making your point. Break down the phrase, think back on the possibility that the signal contains metaphor or symbolism. Certain symptoms of SYM are not to be taken literally because they have deeper symbolic meanings. Interpreting symbolism may require a deeper understanding of cultural, historical, or imaginative allusions. It may also be beneficial to speak with others who may have encountered a similar indication or circumstance. Collaboration may result in a more thorough investigation, and by hearing and taking into account various viewpoints, new ideas can arise and confusion can be lessened. When evaluating a suspicious indicator, it is important to be persistent and effective because some indications and symptoms may take time and multiple evaluations to reveal their true significance. Avoid making snap decisions, as this could lead to misunderstandings. If the signal is extremely difficult to read, experts or people with the relevant knowledge may be able to provide valuable advice. Research, or historical research, may be necessary. In certain cases, further investigation into a particular historical event, cultural practice, or reference may be necessary to fully identify a suspicious indicator. May frequently uncover hidden gems. When you take the test, keep an open mind. Sometimes preconceptions or preconceived notions make it difficult to see the signal clearly. Feel free to revise your initial assumptions as new information or evidence becomes available. Your gut instinct can be a helpful tool in identifying symptoms that are difficult to pinpoint. When you carefully examine the signal and combine your intuition and gut feelings, you might gain a deeper understanding. The results of a thorough and skeptical examination of a signal may be evident. Word together allies linguistic symbolism and any additional information. Start by considering the context of the signals and how supply is affected. If necessary, get professional advice. Trust your instincts. With enough time and effort, even the most perplexing symptoms may eventually be explained, resulting in greater comprehension and knowledge. Life is full of ambiguity, but with careful examination, the truths hidden within can be exposed. The sound of God's voice offers a ray of hope amid the seemingly never-ending list of obligations in this world. I promise you, my dear child, that after you complete all of your significant tasks, you will be showered with wealth, excellent physical health, and an endless supply of money, giving you hope for a prosperous and contented future. For people who trust in God's timing, these words evoke a deep sense of security. His promise goes far beyond his children's financial gain and physical well-being. It is a reminder that when our efforts align with His, we will be rewarded with benefits that enhance not only our own lives but also those of those around us. This confidence encourages us to press on and make the right decisions in life. They are the foundation of a person, the test of their faith, and the channels through which God's favor flows. Their religious growth, their contributions to their communities, their fieldwork devotion, and a purpose that is in harmony with God's will are the channels through which God's favor flows. As we persevere through trials and tribulations, we can find comfort in the fact that our work is not in vain, as it is the first step on the road to receiving God's promise. Prosperity is the ultimate reward for hard work directed by God, and it includes more than just financial success. It also includes a fullness of life that includes joy, contentment, and accomplishment. It serves as a reminder that bureaucracy can offer benefits that frequently surpass our expectations and manifest as ways that bring us true happiness and contentment, demonstrating the strength of faith in action. The cornerstone of a happy life and a priceless blessing is being in optimal physical health. This allows us to follow our hearts, assist those in need, and enjoy the beauty of Advent. God's promise of health is a metaphor for good stewardship, which is to keep one's physical body in good condition as a home for one's spiritual life. This entails identifying the divine within ourselves and making choices that are consistent with that understanding, such as what to eat and how to live in a way that honors God. A limitless supply of money is a promise that attests to God's provision and guarantees that our needs will be met as well as that we will have the resources to carry out our divinely mandated mission. This abundance serves the greater good by enabling us to bless others in addition to ourselves. It becomes a natural response as we come to understand that everything we possess is a gift from God intended to be shared in order to see God's promise fulfilled. is crucial for faith and actions to coexist. Christianity is an adventure, a dance between thought and obedience that leads us to the life God has planned for us, even when it is not immediately apparent. This is true even as the movement moves closer to realizing the promise that religion holds. Through prayer, we can connect with God, which opens up our access to the strength, direction, and luxury we desire. God's will demands that we understand our present responsibilities, and we express our gratitude to Him in prayer for His provision. When the path ahead appears unclear, prayer provides us with the peace and confidence we need to continue. Being grateful for God's blessings leads to giving back. Since we are aware that everything we own is ultimately a gift, we feel obligated to share our advantages with others. God's promise gives us a timeless outlook. This giving and thankfulness cycle spreads God's love and kindness throughout our lives and into the world around us. Prosperity, wealth, and health gains are desirable, but they might not be the ultimate objective. Our greatest hope is a future with God in which all of our problems will be resolved and all of our desires will be realized. His promises of health, wealth, and an endless supply of money investments that will last forever and serve as a powerful reminder of His love and provision, as well as this promise, an eternal bond with God and other people, encourage us to remember that this world will end. Having faith in His timing and intent, we are instructed to carry out our responsibilities with commitment and dedication. As we travel this path with our eyes focused on the eternal and our arms ready to serve, let our hearts be filled with gratitude. That is the path to a prosperous life. God's guarantee is a profound assurance of immediate benefits, which are true riches in a world where patience is a virtue and instant satisfaction is the desire of the heart. My dear, you are now qualified to begin taking advantage of these advantages, guided by God's hand and filled with joy and purpose. This promise demonstrates the unwavering love of God and His desire to bless His children in both tangible and intangible ways. It is thrilling and comforting to believe that we will receive God's blessings right away, because it demonstrates that God is always ready to bestow His gifts, which can take many different forms, and that His timing is ideal for blessings that are difficult to describe. Among the first advantages you may encounter are joy even in the face of hardship, power when we are weak, and all the resources we require to accompany God on His mission. It is a peace that is incomprehensible. Finding comfort and stability in this peace grounds the spirit despite the chaos that seems to be all around you. It is a continual reminder that God is in charge of the universe and keeps us safe. Pleasure is another instant advantage that is based on the understanding of God's love and faithfulness rather than on external factors. This joy, which gives us the courage and desire to face adversity, is proof that the Holy Spirit is at work in our lives, changing our perspectives and responses to life's difficult problems with power in a vulnerable area is a surprising but important advantage. Weakness, inadequacy, and helplessness make God's strength perfect. When all seems lost, this superhuman strength keeps us going. It's a tangible example of God's kindness that demonstrates to us that we are never truly alone, and that we are capable of anything when He is with us. God's concern for us is demonstrated by our ability to enjoy His provision in the present, whether it be in the form of financial assistance, discernment in making tough choices, or fulfillment of our spiritual or emotional needs. God knows exactly what we need even before we ask, and He is determined to teach His children this knowledge. One of the most amazing advantages is being able to immediately experience revelation in God's presence. The greatest blessing we can receive is the knowledge that God is always with us. We gain strength, direction, and the understanding that we are not alone in this world when He is by our side. As our relationship with God deepens, He reveals Himself to us, giving us wisdom and insight that enhances our courtship to survive life's journey and have the resources to live in His honor. Other examples of benefits include a spiritual boost and an increase in understanding. This expansion is necessary. Whatever the type of healing, physical, emotional, or otherwise, God's promise encompasses it all, giving back what hath been damaged or lost and providing the immediate sensation of His healing touch. May change people's lives. His love and compassion are evident in this recuperation. One needs trust in order to benefit from these benefits. Recognize God's promises and have faith that He will keep them. It also inspires us to seek God, obey Him, and live in a way that demonstrates our faith in Him. We are working toward getting everything He has for us when we do this. With the instant advantages of God's blessings, gratitude is a call. Every blessing, no matter how small, is a blessing because God is good. In addition to giving God praise, practicing gratitude helps us shift our attention from our flaws to the abundance we have. God's blessings are intended to be shared, not kept for oneself, according to Him. We are to be conduits for God's charisma and love. While their outward manifestations of kindness are acts of charity and service, it may take a lot of red tape to share our benefits with others. They are inseparable from their inner selves, reflecting God's empathy for a distressed world. A powerful guarantee of God's active involvement in our lives is His promise that we will immediately experience blessings, which include peace, joy, strength, provision, and more. Blessings are expressions of God's unwavering love. As we practice our religion, we become living examples of God's kindness by accepting and sharing His gifts with others. Please assist us in applying this strategy every day with an attitude of expectation, ready to receive God's transformative and immediate presence. My little child, you should expect to be given wealth right away once you accumulate more than you can imagine. This message may seem too good to be true, but in the grand scheme of things, you already have access to everything you could possibly need to get started. Remember that having enough love, happiness, peace, and contentment in all areas of life is not just about having money. These are all components of the riches I'm talking about. It begins in the mind. By teaching your mind to think freely, you might find opportunities where others see barriers and strengths where others see difficulties. The first step to manifesting material prosperity is to make this mental shift. Give that some thought, my child. It is the law of attraction that underpins the universe. You get out of the arena what you put in. While focusing on what you lack will make it more likely to happen. Adopting an attitude of gratitude and abundance can draw wealth in ways you can't even fathom. Imagine that having gratitude brings more abundance into your life. First thing in the morning, express gratitude to the universe for everything that has gone well in your life. With this simple action, you can create the mood for your day and bring the money you want into your visions. Consider leading the life you desire, whether that means finding inner peace, spending time with loved ones, or becoming financially independent. Visualization can help you create your desires, but it's not enough to merely imagine and express gratitude. You also need to take action. The universe will reward you if you continue to move toward your goals. Imagine the steps you need to take to accumulate the wealth you desire, then take them. Even something as simple as taking up a side gig or allocating a portion of your income to your education could have a significant impact. Remember, my love, that wealth is linked to troubled, chronic, and disagreeable people. Barriers and challenges are unavoidable, but they could also present chances to use your faith and fortitude to overcome hardship. Keep your goals in mind at all times. Believe that forces outside of your control are guiding you toward your greatest potential. You should also share your money liberally, because what you put out comes back to you. Giving what you have to others creates a chain reaction of prosperity that ultimately works in your favor. However, wealth shouldn't be your distinguishing feature. Real prosperity is well within your reach, my darling. Money in the bank isn't a true indicator of wealth. What matters most are the emotions of love, contentment, and pleasure that fill your heart and spirit. First comes a change of attitude, then gratitude, preparation, action, persistence, generosity, and finally modesty. Have faith that your life is unfolding in accordance with God's plan. Consider yourself and have faith in the best, most comprehensive prosperity of the universe, which is available to you at this very moment. If you accept this reality and maintain it, you will find that the abundance you are pursuing easily fits into your lifestyle endeavors. Tell Jesus that you are grateful for everything. God suggests that others might not even need to put in a great deal of effort to consider earning that kind of money in the future. For you, having excessive wealth is a reality that is just waiting to be shared, but for others, it is just a pipe dream. The stakes are not the development of unrealistic expectations or living in a fantasy world, but rather the strength of your thoughts, the vitality of your imagination, and your impressions for the future. You understand that the capacity to envision is a result of your own imagination and foresight revealing the possibilities. The moment you consider doing so, you'll be one step closer to truly reaching your desired level of wealth and a better understanding of who you are. What we are witnessing right now is not merely daydreaming, but an act of advent. Consider the potential impact that kind of money could have on your life. The freedom from concern about money creates opportunities for development and the capacity to improve the lives of others. It's not just about material possessions anymore. You can amass wealth and use it to better your life and the lives of those around you. I'll demonstrate the fundamental, doable steps you need to take to turn this insightful and brilliant idea into a reality. Acknowledge your own worth. First of all, like everyone else, you deserve plenty. This concept is the cornerstone of all wealth. Even the luckiest people can experience a sense of emptiness from time to time. Therefore, practice focusing on the abundance in your life instead of the perceived lack. This shift in perspective brings more prosperity into your life. The universe multiplies its goods in response to gratitude, so be grateful for what you have and be willing to acquire more. Every day, consider how much money you have. Think about being financially secure for a few seconds. Imagine living the life you desire and experiencing all of the emotions that come with it. Visualization is a potent technique for balancing one's strength with the energy of prosperity. It is equally important to act. You have to work for your wealth. You can't get it by merely hoping. Whether it's returning to school, starting a business, or making wise investments, decide what you want out of life and take small, steady steps toward it. Action is what turns your dreams into reality. Keep in mind, my love, that growing up and learning are also important steps on the road to wealth. Breathe deeply and relish the lessons that are presented to you. Every assignment could teach you something new about the environment and yourself. Learning those things is beneficial. you should share what you have because these are the true gems that come with wealth. You allow more money to enter your life when you give to others and have faith in your own abundance. In all of this, keep in mind that money can be used to help you create the life you want for yourself and the people you care about. After all, a life of love, joy, tranquility, and success is more valuable than any amount of money could ever buy. Continue. Wealth may not appear right away, but it will eventually find its way to those who have faith in the universe, their own schedule, and hard work. Everything must be connected to your non-secular source, which makes it important. Your religious beliefs and spirituality form the cornerstone of your successful journey. They give you direction, center you, and remind you of the bigger picture that lies behind your financial accumulation endeavors. So, my love, visualize the prosperity you desire, seize the opportunity, and strive to make it a reality. More significant than accumulating wealth is realizing your potential and leading a fulfilling life. You can rely on my steadfast support, encouragement, and direction as you travel down the path to prosperity. You can achieve your ideal financial situation. It's not just possible. If you embody this fact, stay inside it, and observe, along with seeing riches, you will be able to grasp the prosperity you desire, and it will pour into your life simply and abundantly. This tale emphasizes the importance of viewing generosity, fortitude, and thankfulness as means to a bountiful life. It emphasizes the need for a holistic perspective of riches and acts as a reminder that true richness transcends material success. Amen.